yo, what's up out there?
Ice Cube. How can I see?
That is not good.
Get ready to experience the thrill of a lifetime.
If you somehow find this offensive, just don't listen. But my guess is you'll be sticking around.
Let's do this.
It's going down. Jack.
Hey, it's Larry King welcoming you to the Opie and Anthony Show right here on Sirius XM Satellite Radio.
Oh, this is good radio right here.
Y'all are cooler than shit.
It starts funny and then gets very uncomfortable.
One of the most popular radio shows in the world.
Radio journalism at its best.
Hello, kids. It's the Opie and Anthony Show. They swear and they're vulgar and they talk about awful, awful things. That's what you like, isn't it?
Very flavorful.
Yay!
That's what you like, isn't it?
Please welcome Opie. The show is twisted, I'm telling you.
Who's enjoying this shit?
That's what you like, isn't it?
Anthony.
I want dick crisis. I love when girls go through that. I'm here for you, ladies. Remember that.
That's what you like, isn't it?
And Jim Norton.
If a pussy could talk, it would say, die.
That's what you like, isn't it?
Everything you are about to hear is real.
My nipples are kind of hard.
Good morning. Welcome aboard.
Had enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
Wow.
Wow.
Happy Hump Day! Happy Hump Day!
Yeah. Morning, everyone.
Hi, everybody. Good morning.
Good morning, Jimmy.
Jimmy Norton. Everybody.
I was thinking of Norton yesterday.
The Norton bomb site. World War II joke.
Very
Without
nice.
the joke part.
I went down to the home of the Cronut yesterday.
Oh.
And I was thinking the whole time, what would Jimmy do? Because they're trying to eat right as well.
It's hard, man.
I fucking failed miserably yesterday. The Opster failed miserably. I went to my favorite sushi joint in all of New York City, Yasuda. I highly recommend anyone who likes sushi go down to Yasuda.
Yasuda.
Thanks to Anthony Bourdain.
Hey!
It's his recommendation, not mine. I'm just passing along. What the fuck do I know? I'm not a foodie. I just asked the guy one day, where's the best sushi? And he told me, and I've been there fucking 4 or 5 times now, and now I can't eat sushi anywhere else.
He ruined it for you.
Absolutely.
Damn.
You notice all the shitty sushi out there after you go to a real joint.
Yeah.
So we eat all nice, and then I set up a roll, and I'm like, I want to go to the home of the Cronut for a little dessert.
Wow.
It was my wife's birthday yesterday.
That's
so
a bold move. That's like getting a fucking table at Dorsia at this point.
Very nice.
Oh, you eat in that? I thought that bakery was just takeout. Can you sit there and eat?
Well, that's why I asked Roland. Maybe I shouldn't be telling you this, Jimmy, because I'm sure you'll be bringing a young lady down there in the near future.
Or a reasonable
nice spot.
facsimile thereof.
Assembly not required.
A girl with a pecker.
Right,
Chippa.
Fuck, I didn't miss that. So Roland sets it up. I go, Roland. And I swear, I go, Roland, I don't need anything special. I just want the guy to know I'm coming because I know the joint is hot.
Right.
And it's my wife's birthday, and I decide that's where we're going to go for a little dessert. I just want a seat.
Right.
Yeah.
So if the guy could just make sure there's some... I didn't even ask for a good seat. Just make sure if we show up, because we're going way out of our way, that I could at least sit and have a little, little fucking dessert.
And then just be treated like a regular Joe.
I swear
right.
to you.
Exactly.
That's key to the story. So we show up. It's on Spring Street, by the way, because people were asking. 189 Spring Street. It's Dominic Ansell's bakery, the home of the Cronut. Of course, the Cronuts are sold out, like really early in the morning, but he has so much other shit there that who gives a fuck about the Cronut after a while? But everyone comes in all day long going, well, can I get a Cronut? And they have to say over and over again, no, they sell out.
The iPhone.
Right. But the guy,
exactly.
He's smart, though. He could so make more Cronuts. Of
course he can.
I've been in his joint now. He's got a lot of people working there, and
the hype.
And there's a whole basement area.
Really?
I don't know what the fuck goes on in the basement, but he's down there like a mad scientist.
Cronuts, they're made of people. What's going on down there? Soylent Green shit.
Something's going on.
Yeah.
I have no doubt in my mind the guy could easily make way more Cronuts, and every single one would taste really, really good. But he's smart. Because now he's known as the place where the Cronuts sell out really fast, so get there early.
Limited edition.
And he gets to have that line every morning. So we show up.
Hype.
We order a few things and a couple coffee drinks. And there's a nice outdoor like garden area.
Ooh.
So we pay. I need to let people know we paid. And we got like how many? We got like 4 things, two little things each.
I saw the pictures.
No, that's not what I bought.
Oh.
That's the key to the story.
Oh, no.
So then Dominic pops his head up. I go, hey, Dominic, Opie. He goes, yeah, Roland told me you were coming. Like, this guy is, like, known around the world now, and, he knows Roland.
The Dahmer, always with the donuts, the Dahmer.
So then he goes, you guys sitting out back? I'm like, yeah. He goes, I'm gonna like bring out some things. I like, no, we ordered. I go, we ordered, we paid, we're good. He goes, no. He goes, what'd you order? And I told him. He goes, nah. I want to give you some other stuff to try. So then he comes out with a whole fucking tray of shit that I guess you saw on my Instagram.
Yeah, that just looked like, oh my God, how do you eat that?
Look at all that. That's not even the stuff we ordered.
Looks very sweet.
That's not even the stuff we ordered.
It's not like a restaurant where he can bring out like food, regular food. You can't eat that much sweet shit.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 7 desserts, and we ordered 4 ourselves. There were 11 desserts on the table. So that's when I was thinking to myself, what would Jimmy do?
Oh,
you wouldn't be able to fucking control yourself, right?
But then you can't insult him by leaving it on the table.
But he did say, look, I understand I just gave you a shitload of desserts, so, you get a box on your way out and take some of this home.
Take a bite of each one to see what they taste like.
Take a bite.
Right to my thighs.
You see the windmilly shit thing?
Yeah.
And I don't mean to use shit because everything was amazing. That's some kind of sweet potato dessert. That was ridiculous.
Whoa, that sounds insane.
Then you see the little caramelly thing
what
to
is
the
that?
left? That's an apple.
Get the fuck out of here.
Dude, with some kind of like really nice like gelatin thing on glazed over the whole top.
Looks
thick glaze.
goddamn good. What's that behind the apple thing? Like on the other plate?
Which one, on the left?
Behind it.
On the left?
Yeah.
All the way to the left?
On that plate up above the apple thing.
Well, let me go around the horn then.
Oh.
So then you got the plum/berry tart thing. That was ridiculous. Then you go all the way to the left. That's a s'mores.
Oh, really? The old chocolate marshmallow graham cracker.
Here's his twist. Inside, fucking ice cream.
Oh, that makes it perfect.
Not melty ice cream either.
Damn.
Fucking perfect cold ice cream in the middle of that marshmallowy mess.
Who thought that would be good?
And then the thing, it's not presented right. It's on its head like a dud, like a dunderhead. That's called the DWA. He says that's his favorite at the place, and it's a caramelized croissant.
Oh fuck!
It's ridiculous. And then those are some kind of buttery cookie things in the background. And then we ordered a couple things that aren't in the picture.
You can't fucking eat. Your fucking pancreas would come out your asshole.
Dude,
that's crazy.
Look, I'm still shaking from the sugar because I haven't eaten that much sugar in months.
Wow.
What would you have done, Jimmy?
I'll tell you exactly. Because I went to a place for Roland. It was an Italian place, and it was really good. I ate chicken parm, and I was gonna have a little bit of dessert, but I'm like maybe have some fruit. The guy
have the veal. It's the best in the city.
Yeah, I was hoping to get shot in the throat while enjoying my appetizer. And then they brought out a dessert because I guess Roland made the reservation for me.
Right.
And they came out and they brought me a place on Mulberry Street, and they brought me a dessert, and it was a few things just like that mixed, and fucking really good. So what I did was I had a couple of bites, and the person I was with didn't really eat sweets. She just was not a sweet eater, so I had maybe 2 or 3 little things, and then I said, fuck it, I brought the rest in for the crew here. I'm like, I can't waste it.
Yeah,
so I had it boxed up, and I said,
you take it home.
Bring it in. I gave it to the guy, rubbed my cock on it, and I gave it to the guy.
we destroyed that.
Yeah.
Destroyed it.
It's
we
hard
took
not to.
maybe half of it home, but we tried everything. It was ridiculous. And this isn't Plugola because you get the Twitter assholes. He's not paying me money. He doesn't need us to even talk about it. But it's my experience. I went there, and you could see why he was voted like the 4th best pastry chef in the world or something. His stuff is ridiculous. Well, it's just a number at that point, I think, right?
I don't eat below the top 3, but I mean, for you, it's good.
You're going to slum it. That looks really fucking tasty, I got to say.
See, my whole thing is if I avoid sugar, I'm good. But you put it in front of me like that, there's no fucking way I'm going to say no.
Yeah,
you can't say no to that. That's a drug right there.
Oh, yeah. That's like a pile of Coke if you're fucking back in the 80s and a Coke head.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you try to avoid the Coke, but if all of a sudden you're at a party and it's laying on a fucking table in a pile, at that point you're fucked.
You're doing it.
And the odor
You're
comes
fucked.
out. But then again, you went to the Coke store.
I went to the dealer.
I'll just have some chopped up flour. But then he brought out a fucking mirror with the good stuff on it. And you're like,
true. That is true.
It's harder. That's just something we were talking about last night. And somebody says sugar's harder to fucking not do than drugs. It's hard to not eat fucking sugar, man.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
You
love sugar.
You just feel your fists start clenching when you have too much sugar.
It is tasty.
It was 11:30. I'm wide awake, just going, fuck, when is this sugar high going to drop?
What time did you eat it?
Early, like 5.
You know, fucking Rob Bartlett, when he was over my house for that party during the summer, he brought bottles of Coke that were, I guess, made in Mexico or something. Oh, yeah. And they got sugar in it. It's not that fucking corn syrup, whatever, high fructose corn syrup or anything. It's just sugar.
Right.
It's made with real sugar. Fucking, you could tell the difference.
Is it good?
Yeah, and it's so ultra carbonated. It feels like your throat's going to just burn out of your fucking neck when you drink it. It's so goddamn good.
It's so much better. So why don't they have that in America?
You know, it's, I guess, cheaper to get a big tanker truck full of that corn syrup shit than it is to use cane sugar.
I'm going to be somewhere today where there's going to be probably some sweets. And I'm such an old lady. I brought in my fucking bag one of those Quest bars because it's like, you know, they have like 1 gram of sugar. They're not bad, but I'm like, I got to eat something. I can't watch everybody eating fucking donuts and cookies on a set.
Oh my God! Right?
So I'll just sneak off and chew this in the fucking bathroom and not tell anyone and act like I'm a tough guy eating cookies.
Thanks to the listener that sent in the classic crumb coffee cake that me and Anthony talk about a lot.
Classic crumb coffee cake. It doesn't roll off the tongue right.
You picked the wrong day to mail this in. After yesterday, that does not even look even close to appealing.
No.
Look at that. It's just sitting there on the counter.
You had good cocaine last night, and somebody mailed you a glad baggie full of crank.
Yeah,
exactly.
Please.
Thank you very much. It's nice of you to do.
But it's Dreester21 on Twitter, looks like. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Yeah. Thanks.
But we're not going to be
But you know what? Maybe E-Rock will have some. I don't know.
Oh, my God. But
he doesn't like sweets.
Dominic Ansel is his name, the creator of the Cronut, and he's got a good joint over there. I don't think he's getting well, the place did very well while I was there, so what am I going to say? I don't think he's doing himself justice, because I think everyone thinks all he's doing is doing Cronuts over there. And no, man, this other shit is just as fucking good. So,
I had a nice little how do you do this morning, very quickly.
What happened?
My tunnel guy.
Yeah. He's back on you?
Well, I was pulling up to the gates over there at the Midtown Tunnel when I'm coming in.
Right.
And I see him kind of look, and he steps out into the lane. And I stop, and he comes to the side, and I roll the window down. And he just looks over at my Reggie and my fucking inspection, which is all nice and up to date. And he goes, "Have a nice day." I was like, "Thank you, sir."
Oh,
and then I just drove off. But they
won't let you.
Still, he will not leave this alone.
They gotta let it go. They got you.
Fucking, it's fucking.
You got your shots in. He got a little shot back.
Right. It's before 6 a.m. Just relax. What's the matter with you?
Seriously?
Seriously.
So they know when you're coming.
Oh, yeah, they know. That guy
They're
loves
just so obsessed that they're just looking at license plates.
He's just going to check my fucking... well, the front of the Escalade is pretty obvious, you know?
Right.
And
Oh,
you
what
come through and he's
what a
just,
dick.
he'll be there.
Dick.
Just fucking with me.
But I almost understand that cop's point of view. Let's say you worked in a job, or let's just say where we are right now. We knew a Twitter hater was going to walk by the same time every day.
Exactly.
And you have a bucket of shit and you're allowed to throw some on them.
Right.
You have to every day.
That's
just throw a little
it.
shit on them.
Well, just think about it. If you wanted to be a cop your whole life, and somehow you don't get on the NYPD, and you're a tunnel cop, you're a bridge and tunnel cop. Half the time, you're not even half the time. 1% of the time, you're doing what you wanted to do, enforcing the law.
Right.
The other times, you're pretty much like a grocery store cashier.
Right.
You're just taking people's money, and letting them through a toll booth.
You gotta
be a little angry at that.
Ed. You gotta let it go.
You gotta be a little angry that you're not a real policeman. That you're taking real cops don't stand there and make change for people. They don't. They enforce the law. They're in the face of danger all the time. It's not pretty much sucking in exhaust fumes and trying to break that 50.
With that said,
yeah,
the guy obviously was looking for something wrong with your vehicle.
Oh, yeah.
What if he decided to go old school and just like kick out a headlight or something in front of you? What would
I'd
you have
have
done?
to laugh.
Would you laugh?
I'd have to chuckle. Yeah, it's a good move.
A good one.
An old Southern sheriff fucking move from the 50s.
Good one.
Although he watched Porky's. Yeah, what are you going to do?
Hey, was Obama in town yesterday? I was trying to drive my vehicle all over Manhattan, and there was those fucking those helicopters in the air.
Yeah?
Those big, impressive ones. I don't know the fucking name of them.
Like the big double rotor?
The big, huge fucking thing over the East River. What was that about?
Either Blackhawks or a fucking...
No one knows?
Chinook. A Chinook.
Traffic was horrible.
Yeah? Was it over the Hudson?
No, the East River.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I would get ready for some 911 calls after 7 o'clock today because apparently they're doing something. They got this JetBlue plane, and it's painted red, like for a fire department promotional thing, I guess. And they're going to be flying it at 2,000 feet over the Hudson River between the Verrazano and George Washington Bridge between 7 and 7:30 this morning.
Why?
A promotional thing and photo op or something. So I guess they tweeted something yesterday. There's the plane.
It's just going to fly from where to where?
It's going to fly between the Verrazano Bridge and the George Washington Bridge.
Fuck. Why not south of the GWB? I would get a nice shot of that.
Yeah, well, no, it is south of the GWB. It's between the Verrazano and GWB. So it's going to be between Brooklyn and Upper Manhattan.
Verrazano.
Yeah, not the Tappan Zee.
I was thinking Tappan Zee.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, fuck, that's going to fly right by my window.
Yeah.
What time?
At 2,000 feet, which if you think about it...
That's nothing.
It's probably the Trade Center height with the antenna was about $2,000.
Yeah.
No, that's nothing.
And you can never get the word out to everybody. So there's going to be people, there's a low-flying plane! There's a plane!
Oh, with the antenna? No, the Trade Center was probably 1,100 or 1,200 feet with the antenna.
I thought it was 16 or 1,300 and then another 600 with the antenna?
No, because right
Or
now
13.
the tallest building in North America is the tower, and that's 1776.
1776, okay.
And that's a. It might have been maybe it was 1,400 feet. You might be
What
closer.
the fuck? Well, we got internets. What was it?
110 stories.
Oh.
That's about 1,100 feet. So maybe 1,400 feet.
1,400.
With the tower.
I'm going to go higher than
antenna.
1,400.
You might be
it
right.
was 1727.
Oh, wow. Okay,
1727. That's pretty fucking close
up
to
there.
2,000.
Yeah, you're right.
And for people to see planes around New York City that low, it gets them very riled up. When I guess Air Force One a couple of years back was doing a photo op, and they were flying around the Statue of Liberty and Empire State
How much
Building.
did that
things like
cost
that.
us, by the way?
A boatload, I'm sure.
Remember that shit?
Yeah. And people were freaking out, and that was Air Force One.
Right.
That big red plane is going to be fucking
They were doing some impressive
flying around.
bank turns and shit.
Oh, yeah, it looked awesome, but there's never a way to get the word out to everybody. So people will, there's a lot of people with apartments facing the Hudson that are going to be like, oh, what the fuck is going on?
Right.
You see him flying, and it's like, oh, he's going to crash into something. That's the only reason it could be that low. So if you see it, take some pictures.
That'd be good.
Could be fucking cool. Cool.
Everybody thinks I'm crazy, by the way.
About what?
I knew that.
This guy is defending himself.
Oh, the chick is pretty hot, huh?
Oh, is she hot?
What was your angle? What was your angle on it? We barely touched on it.
No, but when he punched her.
It's tough to hit abroad.
It is, but
Because a few people attacked me on Twitter, like, you got to understand the situation. You don't understand the situation. It's just tough to hit abroad.
It is, but I think they punched him first.
He claims self-defense.
But how about I could see if he pushed back,
right?
Because she gave him a pretty good shove. It was pretty impressive. But I don't know. You go to the punch, though. Do you go to the punch?
Well, other stuff led up to that, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But
And
how
they're
about
saying that she was charged.
Yeah.
How about a pushback?
If that would have
You
been,
think he should have hit her?
I don't know, but she got charged
with what you know. I mean,
yeah. Now I do, because obviously, if she was charged with something, they're looking to lock this guy up.
That punch wasn't necessary, dude. I can't see as how that fucking punch that he gave. He's a big guy, and the father's even coming to his defense saying self-defense. But if you look at the tape, yeah, she's a girl. It's like saying, look, if a fucking 8-year-old throws a punch at you, then you're justified to round off and fucking punch him right in the face. You got to take the threat as what it is. If it's another guy, abso-fucking-lutely.
Yeah.
Even if another guy hits you or pushes you less than she did, you punch him in the face. You got to look and go, all right, it's a girl. Yeah, it's technically self-defense. A human being pushed me. I should be able, as a human being, to get her back. But it's a chick, dude. What the fuck?
She was pretty aggressive.
As an asshole.
I think he could have handled it by giving her a push back.
Right.
I would see that. And what is she being charged with? I think it's an embarrassment for the team, so they're making sure everyone is charged with something.
Simple assault.
They want to feel like they got their stadium under control.
It's simple assault and what is it when you make a fucking scene in public?
Yeah, it's
a
public nuisance. But it's occurs. This guy's two friends were injured by the group, by the Patriots fans, and as a result had to be hospitalized. There was something else that happened. We just don't know what it was.
There was probably a huge brawl as they were making their way out of the place. That's why people started, filming, obviously.
Disorderly conduct. That's it. Right. Thank you.
But I was out of the loop yesterday. Like, I did see a headline that the guy killed somebody. What?
Yeah, back when
why
he
is he
17.
walking around?
He was 17 at the time.
Did he do time?
Yeah, 3 years for manslaughter, I guess.
He stabbed another kid?
Stabbed some guy, yeah. And he claimed self-defense then. I guess his story was good.
Wow.
I don't know. He said it was some white supremacist guy, and he
really
stabbed him. Yeah, his stories are all shaky. His mother and father come right to his defense and said, burr, burr, burr. He's a good boy. He's a typical Long Island douchebag.
There must have been witnesses that backed him up, though. There's no way with a videotape that looks as terrible as this looks that they charge her unless she really was fucking aggressive.
But he's got at least 6 or 7 inches on her. I can't see punching her.
He should have just put his hand on top of her head and let her swing at him and laughed at her as she's trying to punch him. That's always funny to do, right?
Because it was an impressive punch, and she took it pretty well too.
Also banned from the stadium.
Nah, that's easy though.
Banned from the stadium, but it's not easy.
How do they figure that shit out?
The Jetsmobile. Because they're never going to let the Jetsmobile back in the parking lot.
He's got a Jetsmobile?
Dude, please.
What?
He has...
I see that he's got a picture with Rex Ryan, so he's like...
He could possibly be the uber fan,
he's a super
white trash of Long Island. Look at this thing. Dude, he's got the Jetsmobile.
I swear I swear to you, I've seen that in the parking lot.
Yeah.
I've seen that. Okay.
If you have the Jetsmobile and you're banned from the stadium,
well, you're
heartbroken.
Well, you kind of downplay it a little bit.
How do you drive that into the stadium now?
Just get a Civic with a little Jets bumper sticker.
This guy's all about his giant tailgate parties.
I don't believe you could actually get banned. I would love to take some phone calls.
I bet this guy can.
How? How are they going to enforce it?
If they know where your seat is, or they put your picture up, especially when you're in the paper.
You know all that too. So if you're still a huge fan, you go, all right, I got to change my fucking seats. I gotta maybe grow a goatee or a beard.
But he's all about driving the Jetsmobile there. If they see it in the parking
he's gonna have
lot.
to give up on the Jetsmobile.
No, that's the whole thing with him.
But he has to give up on that.
Tailgating with the Jetsmobile.
He can still watch Geno Smith and the boys.
The biggest fucking fan ever.
Look, he's got to give up the Jetsmobile.
Oh,
okay?
man.
But
I don't know.
But maybe he could still get in there.
His lawyer is actually trying to fight his banning, so he can go to games.
That's probably hurting him a lot.
Fuck the assault. He doesn't even care about the assault charge. He doesn't want to be banned from the stadium.
I just want to know
how do they enforce a banning? I think it's almost impossible when 70, 80,000 people are showing up for a game.
I tend to agree with you that
if you want to get in, I mean, you got your
put on
cool
a pair of sunglasses.
Yeah, and you got your cool friends. Like, okay, look, I'm banned, so let's all be cool.
But yeah, like, you know, he can't ride his Jetsmobile anymore, and he's a season ticket holder, so he's gonna lose those season tickets.
Oh man,
wow! And
season ticket holder. Yeah. I bet also if you're caught on the property, you get a trespassing charge thrown at you too.
All right, but what is that? Gets caught.
I don't know.
Weekend in jail, maybe?
With his previous record of fucking murder and assault.
Nah, he's probably past all that. No,
I don't know. I think murder always stays on your record. It's not like a ticket.
Yeah,
yeah. 18 months and your murder charge comes off your record. Yeah, don't worry about it. You could take an online murder course to have the charge reduced to running through a stop sign.
She's pretty hot, by the way. The one that took the punch. The
yeah,
broad.
She has a very punchable forehead.
Oh, wow.
She does have a big kind of forehead.
And she's banned from all NFL games.
Damn!
Yeah, her and her two other friends, they have to complete like an online course.
Online.
And you have
enough of the online courses.
I did one for my tickets to get my points reduced by 4. It was retarded.
You're right.
Literally retarded. A retard could have done it.
And did.
Yes. Step lively, Anthony, right into this.
Yeah. If they want to get back into a game, they have to go to NFL obedience school.
Oh, God.
Come on.
That's stupid.
Oh, that's funny. Yes.
But that's what I don't understand. There's no way that they want to.
No way!
Unless she fucked up, that she gets any penalty. She must have been awful.
Could have been her pal, too, right?
Maybe.
Wasn't there a guy friend of hers there? There was a girlfriend and a guy friend. The guy friend might have been really fucking nasty and abusive and physical. She might have just been verbal until she went up. But who knows? She looks like one of those. She'd probably get a couple of drinks in her from fucking Boston.
Yeah, hot blonde chick. She's used to yelling and screaming whoever she wants.
Right.
And maybe she pushed this guy's mother or did something.
Fuck you, you cocksucker.
Yeah.
They got more than he got as far as... I mean, they can't go to any NFL games.
So they were obviously the problem, but
yeah.
The punch thing is a little rough.
Yeah,
I gotta say.
The puncher guy has to complete a 4-hour online class on how to behave.
He could have.
And then he has to write a handwritten letter of apology and request permission.
By the way,
to be allowed back in.
that's why the NFL with this whole like Redskins thing. Like, I know it's a different situation, but that's how they react to shit.
Yeah,
they're fucking PC babies.
You're support the Redskins, right? That's cool.
Yeah. I do support the Redskins, but I mean, as a team,
no name change, right?
I don't want them to be penalized for not doing it. I don't want them to get in trouble. I don't want people to boycott them.
You just think it would be the right thing to do for them
and it's
to
rare I feel that way about stuff like this, but yes, I do.
I like the Onion.
Yeah.
The Onion.
But exactly.
Got in a little bit of trouble there, but it's ridiculous.
They call the owner a kike. The kike owner refuses to change.
The owner refuses
hilarious.
to change Redskins'
They call
name.
him a hook-nosed Jew.
Oh, good. The article is classic
hilarious.
Onion.
And the people that are upset about it just it obviously went right over their heads.
Exactly. Like that's what the Onion does.
I love what the Onion does.
It's pure satire with no apologies, although they did apologize once.
Point.
Yeah.
They apologized for calling that 9-year-old actress a cunt. Which is hilarious.
Well, they are making the same point I made in a tweet 2 weeks ago. But, you know, it's
exactly.
Still nice to see.
The guy got out of murder because his father's a police officer? Do we know that?
Well, I don't know if you can get out of murder if your father's a cop, but perhaps that's why he got 3 years.
Yeah, he pled down to a much lesser charge, and people think it's because his dad's a sergeant.
Point is, I think if you get banned from a stadium, you could get in. I really do.
Yeah, I agree.
They don't have face recognition. They don't ask for IDs.
How many times have you gone into a stadium and all they do is scan your ticket and you walk in?
Yeah, as long as you're not stupid enough to go sit in your regular seat, because they might check for a little while.
Well, he's not going to have those.
They have put his picture up by every ticket taker.
But they don't do
They're
that.
scanning 80,000 people into a game.
Yeah, but there's not many that are 6'8", and there's videos of them punching someone. Somebody might spot him.
You wear sunglasses and
No,
a
I
hat.
wouldn't. He wouldn't do that.
I'm not saying go to the next home game. I'm saying you give it a little time and then, you know.
But a picture's better than, like...
I've never seen a picture. You got to think people are already banned from MetLife, and I don't see pictures laying around.
If you could go into, like, bodegas and see people leave, like, hang up people's bounce checks. So you can't actually do a transaction in that store anymore. And that's not even a picture. It's just a check.
But aren't those people moving around?
Yeah, it's store policy.
But that's a dumb store policy, too, because who's dumb enough to go to the same place twice with the scam?
It's probably very convenient.
Nah, come on.
That good stuff there.
They're not dumb. They move that shit around.
No.
Yeah, but if it's in
they
your
fuck up this store owner, and then they move on to somebody else across town. What?
I said if it's in your neighborhood, though, you want to
Right,
go to
it's
that
right in your
store.
neighborhood.
No, you got to give up on the bodega.
All your friends go there.
You got to give up on the Jets mobile.
It's embarrassing.
You got to give up on. Oh, is this a thing? Fuck.
Well, could be.
Is this a thing?
Little Jerry Seinfeld.
Now I'm answering you like it's a real thing.
It was a clown check, wasn't it?
Yeah. My least favorite part of this new bit is that I have to keep a straight face.
Well, did you hear what happened with the?
I'm just having a conversation with a goofball at this point.
With a fictional fucking setting.
A goofball.
With a fucking. I'm answering him like it's a normal
You getting them with that Poppy
conversation.
story the other day.
Oh, Poppy.
That one killed me. I was so
Poppy.
mad at that one.
Well, the guy from the fucking who went to jail, this whatever he is for manslaughter, I guess.
Yeah.
There was him and his friends had a masturbation contest, and he threw $1 in when he finally jacked his cock.
How shoehorned in. Goofball. Beretta.
We should continue with sports. World Series starts tonight.
Boston starts at Fenway, and it's what, fourth time or third time Sox are in it in what, decade?
Something like that.
9 years. That's pretty impressive after their long dry spell.
And to the Twitter people, when there's something big that happens, and you don't like tweet it within 5 to 10 minutes.
Oh, God.
Trust us, we know about it. Trust us.
Holy mackerel!
That's all I want to say today. Trust us, we know about it.
Yeah.
So no one sent this to you?
I mean, I like
you knew
the
about
people that are on it quick, because then no, I didn't know about it, and then I'm like aware of something, and I go there and check it out for myself. But if it's 4 or 5 hours after the big thing happened, trust me, we know.
And how many people are going to send you the same thing today?
I already got a few this morning. We're talking about the Mayor Menino thing. Obviously.
I got so many links to the Mayor Menino clip. What else did you get yesterday? Anything else fun? Maybe a little Mike Francesa. Got some Mike Francesa.
No, I didn't get that one.
I got that one. No, I didn't get it.
No, I didn't get it.
I'm looking like, really? Of course you did. Yes.
The best thing that happened on Twitter yesterday, by far, is the fact that, and maybe it's too inside because I don't know. I mean, not everyone knows Lady Di, but Lady Di has joined Twitter. It is the greatest thing.
What a magic moment that was.
It is the greatest thing ever.
Did you read like her first tweets where she was just saying hi to you to nobody?
She doesn't know that you have to put the at and then the name. So she thought just by going, hi, Opie, that Opie would see it.
It's the greatest thing ever. She's going to drive everyone insane. I encourage you to follow her so she'll drive you insane because she can't help herself. She has a shitty Twitter name.
It's terrible.
Like most people try to come up with some little
something
little twist
easy
on their name. It's a nickname or something. What's hers?
It's Diana or Banny 777.
Colin is all over this. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
He's asking her for a follow back.
Because she was like, hi, Colin. Again, just writing his name. Hi, Colin.
Read all 28 tweets.
All right.
Oh, my God. She's got 28 now?
Yeah.
The first one tweeted out to the entire Twitter world.
To everyone on Twitter.
No at mention.
None. No hashtag either.
No hashtag, no at mention. Is this Opie from the radio show?
She thought.
So she thinks Twitter is me, I guess.
She thought you'd get it.
Right.
Put it out.
But I did get it for some reason.
I know.
Because then you get the people, and I thank them because they're early in on this shit. They sent that to me.
Said,
hey, did you check this out yet?
Then she tweets out, with no at mention,
Again,
no
nothing.
hashtags. Hi, Opie, it's Lady Di.
Now, you should have seen this. Now there's two of them.
Well, you know.
Yeah.
The third one, no hashtag, no at mention. Hi, Colin, it's me, Lady Di. I finally found one of you guys.
What?
What does she mean by found one of you guys? It's...
and then she just tweets a picture with no...
Oh, my God.
It's just a link to a Twitter picture, and it's the worst picture I've ever seen of
Jimmy's
her.
comment. What did you write about her picture?
I said it looks like William Churchill's passport photo. But you hit her with a better one. Fucking Anthony hit her with, you look like you washed your face with hornets.
She's all puffy.
Oh, that was
bloated
funny.
and
By the way,
swollen.
it's Winston Churchill.
What did I put?
William.
Did I put William?
You said William just now.
I hope I fucking wrote Winston.
That's Winston's brother. It's close enough.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, Bill. Hello, Bill.
Yeah, Bill Churchill. He's
Bill
a good
Churchill.
guy.
And the easy one, she officially looks like Throw Mama from the Train.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It's
yeah.
unbelievable. It's uncanny at
Someone
this point.
posted a picture of the Throw Mama from the Train lady. It looked better than Lady Di's picture.
Really?
And I'm not kidding.
Wow.
Yes.
What else?
The next tweet is just a retweet, I guess, of your response, but there's no at mention on it. It just says yes! Exclamation! Exclamation!
I was so
exclamation.
excited.
Oh,
but
my God.
But she's such a dope. I quoted her, and then I wrote me, yes.
Yeah.
People still have a problem when I write me, but whatever.
She just retweeted. It just says yes.
Well, that was my excitement knowing that she was on Twitter, because I know this is going to be great fodder.
And then she just retweeted Opie Radio as an at mention with no text behind it.
Right.
Then she, as an at mention to Opie Radio, wrote, "Hi, Opie and Anthony and Jim." Then she wrote as an at mention to Opie Radio, "This is Lady Di and Marion."
And Marion?
But Marion doesn't want anything to do with her Twitter account, I bet.
No. And then as an at mention to Opie Radio, "Just trying to figure this Twitter out."
Oh, boy. Yeah, that's got to get smoke pouring out of her dumb ears. She can't figure it out.
No, she can't.
It's Twitter.
Talking to one of the fans about figuring out Twitter.
My favorite part, the meeting, the great meeting between two mental icons. Bobo and Lady Di had an exchange on Twitter.
Really?
She did tweet out to the world, no at mention. She just wrote, "No tall boys tonight."
Oh, beers.
I guess
I
drinking,
guess.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, okay,
But she meant
sure.
basketball players.
A lot of tweets to Colin, a lot of tweets to Opie.
Yep.
And then the Bobo conversation begins.
Bobo gives her a little Twitter advice.
Really? What does he say?
Yes.
He wrote, "Hey, newbie, NEWBE. Welcome to Twitter, TWITER.
Twitter.
It's Bobo. Still not too late to get out, TO instead of TOO. Twitter can, the letter B, brutal."
Twitter can be brutal.
That's right. That
He knows.
So what'd she write?
She looks
First,
like...
she wrote nothing.
Yeah, she didn't... Well, no, she did not respond to that one. Unless this is...
No, that's the response right there.
Oh, she responded by just at mentioning him, and then she wrote, "Hi, how are you?"
Yeah, yeah. Hi, how are you? It's like, Anthony, how are you tonight?
The "Hi, how are you?" The Mike Bichetti special.
Jeez, Mike.
Thanks for the follow back. It was my pleasure.
My pleasure.
How are you?
And how are you?
How are you?
Mike, we love you. Oh, my God.
Put his two fingers up.
Oh, yeah.
Can we get him back immediately?
He's
Well,
classic.
he Facebook messaged me again this morning.
All right.
Figure out when it makes sense. And
Sure, next week.
Just book him.
And she started tweeting to Anthony.
Yeah, which I didn't answer.
"Hi, Anthony, how are you tonight?" And then she tweeted again to Anthony, "Marion and I are going to the Dyson Jim Norton show in November."
Oh, well, yes.
Oh, that means she's not going to be able to come to your party.
That is the night of my party. Oh, November 1st.
Oh, no. I'll
I
come over
know.
after.
It's the same. Yeah,
Can
exactly.
you bring Diane Marion?
Of course.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Got room in your car for them?
That'd be good.
Can you
Absolutely.
imagine that car ride?
You really should drive him out there.
I have a horse trailer.
He's getting a lot of fucking.
Just need enough room for the ass.
He's getting a lot of follows.
Oh, yeah.
She deserves them.
She is.
Yeah,
She's up to like 500.
she's almost 600.
Oh, fuck.
Wow.
We just gave her 200. It was in like 400 when we
Huge.
started talking about her. Follow her. She'll drive you insane like she does us.
Again, if you can figure out how to spell it, it's Diana or Banny 777.
Right. They're figuring it out, I guess.
Colin asked her what the sevens were.
Oh, yeah. He goes, what's that? You're 21, your age? Me too. He's just his awful tweets.
Yeah.
I love what he really gets excited about. He loves Lady Di and Marion out of everything that goes on
Did
around
you see he was calling his show unconstitutional The Touche? Yeah. It's like, yeah, doing my show, The Touche. Yo, that's so douchey.
It's fucking, it's enraging.
I love him.
Do you know what
That's Hopester territory.
The Touche.
his tweet to Lady Di was actually, because she wrote, she's talking about Twitter, and he wrote to her, "I'm in, Please follow me back if you have mine to. Thanks, doll.
Oh, she's gonna be all, oh, Colin's nice. Not getting any sarcasm whatsoever.
No. So anyway, that happened on Twitter, and also everyone sending us the Mayor Menino clip, which is just another,
just
another classic.
The good Mayor Menino.
Was there anything else with the press conference, or just this is the highlight?
That was it.
He's got a good Mayor Menino Boston accent thing going on in that clip too.
Here it is.
The never die Red Sox will play in the third World Series the last 9 years.
Yes.
Why are we rooting hard to bring back?
I'm rooting hard.
Huntley hootin' hard.
Huntley hootin' hard.
We're going to miss him.
Huntley hootin' hard.
He doesn't have much time left.
Nope.
I mean, on this planet.
Oh, man.
It's not looking good.
Gonna be rooting hard, is I believe. Gonna be rooting hard.
9 years. Why are we rooting hard to bring
Huntley
back
hootin' hard.
the world?
Huddly hootin' hot.
I think it's Huntley hootin' hard.
It's Huddly hootin' hot.
Yeah.
Oh, that doesn't.
Huddly hootin' hot.
I'm so glad we're bringing that back.
The last 9 years.
There it is.
Why are we rooting hard to bring back the World Series Cup to Boston like we did in 2004
The World
and
Series
2007?
World Series Cup.
Yeah, the World Series Cup. That's
it.
Makes that clip.
He's going to take Big Poppy's cup and just put it over his nose and wear it like a Japanese guy scared of SARS.
Well, like a fucking horse in a feed bag. He's going to eat potato salad out of it. Big Poppy's athletic supporter.
Huddly hootin' hot. Huddly hootin' hot. He might as well have said huddly hootin' hot.
I'm quite sure he did.
Yes. Oh, what a tool. A giant fucking tongue.
Very good. And then we got Mike Francesa.
Yes.
Another guy we're loving lately.
Mike, every day now,
Mike!
I'm seeing clips of Mike Francesa online taking a call that he is a little angry about, a prank call, wondering why the people would spend so much time on hold to say something so incredibly stupid.
I think it's been a thing, obviously, for a while, but I think the Mike Francesa thing is really starting to ramp up.
Yeah, it's taking
starting
off.
to ramp up.
People are apparently aware now that he's on television. He will take calls, and he gets a little miffed.
And other places enjoy it just as much as you do. So that just makes more people want to get in on it. And he's such a curmudgeon that he's pushing it himself.
Now, I like this whole thing that he's doing with Twitter, and I guess it was in the paper. I like this. I agree with him because there are so many tools on Twitter.
Well, Mike Francesa is not on Twitter, but there's an account that's does it say fake or is it just say
it says it's a parody account?
Yeah,
I think it's
a
Mike
parody
Francesa
account.
NY.
But the Daily News, I guess, because the guy does a very good job with that Twitter account, that the Daily News actually puts the tweets in the paper.
I mean,
how do they quote him?
The name, like the full name, is Mike Francesa.
It's not even his real name.
Say a parody account?
No, he spelled it Mike Francesa because that's how Mike Francesa would say it.
Right.
But here's the problem: the actual the actual account that you see when you're tweeting just says Mike Francesa NY. That's the problem. So most people wouldn't know it's a parody account if you're just seeing it on your timeline.
But if you're going to,
and then the Daily News puts it in the paper. And they know it's a parody account, but they just write at Mike Francesa NY is where this tweet came from. So you just assume, oh, Mike Francesa said this.
Everything is spelled in Mike Francesa speak.
Yeah,
right.
I don't think. I think once again, Mike completely missed the point here. Like the Daily News loves to rag on him as much as
of course.
And I don't think they've ever tried to.
They don't think this is him.
No, they.
No,
they
I
just
understand that, but they're pushing it forward like they know some people are going to believe that it might be him. Is what I'm trying to say here.
Yeah,
they've never once said, "Look, this is a fake account."
No, I think they have.
You sure?
Yeah.
Find that for me, please, because I actually see these tweets in the paper all the time. And, they kind of put him out there as like, yeah, he could have said this, this. Because they don't like him.
I think they're just fucking with him.
Yeah, they don't like the guy.
Like everybody else.
Very subtle, like everyone else.
I mean, if you do a little research on your own, sure, you would absolutely know it's a parody account. But they're pushing like, it's a parody account, but we're not really going to tell you that.
Yeah.
The Daily News is quoting the fake Twitter account in the story about Mike Francesa being mad about the fake Twitter account.
They got an exclusive interview with him.
Exclusive.
So Mike Francesa, who's not on Twitter, he went off yesterday with a little rant about this fake Twitter account.
Yeah.
So, you know, the Daily News, which has at times been at odds with me because, especially during this, I've been attacking that A-Rod coverage, which has been incredibly one-sided. But if the Daily News is going to start taking quotes of different personalities and then using fake Twitter quotes with my name on it, first of all, folks, I told you before, I don't have a Twitter account. But they allow fake ones. But there's one that has my name on it, which the Daily News purports like they put them next to real quotes and act like it's a real quote from me. So if it's one that is...
So that's what I'm trying to say. That's exactly right what he does right there.
Oh, yeah, they're fucking with him.
So he ought to just
exactly right.
But the paper knows what they're doing. So the problem isn't the Twitter account, which is mentioned to be a parody. The problem is the newspaper doing it in a kind of a sneaky, we can get away with it way,
right? Exactly.
Where we make it look real.
Exactly.
So the problem is the paper, not the fake Twitter account, because they know what they're doing.
And even if they said once that it's a fake Twitter account, that's probably all they felt like they needed to do, and then they do it another, couple dozen times, whatever, but without saying it's a fake Twitter account.
Yeah.
So.
Real quotes and act like it's a real quote from me. So if it's one that is either offensive or makes me look bad and stuff like that, they don't care. They say, hey, that's your quote. So what I'm going to do the next time there's one I don't like, I'm going to tell you the names and the professions of the guys who run that Twitter account.
Oh, boy.
So I've warned them once. Okay, next time there's one I don't like, I know.
So he's got some info on those guys where he feels
yeah.
like he could hurt their careers or something. Because why else? Yep. I mean, if it's a plumber or a construction worker or whatever, who cares? But it seems like the guys that are running that account really don't want their names out there for whatever
or he's
reason.
bluffing.
Yeah, or maybe he thinks that they don't want their names out, but they could care less.
Right, or, he might see it as them fucking with his business, so he's just going to give out their business, so maybe...
And then everyone's going to be like, oh, you're awesome.
I think a lot of people are going to say you're awesome.
Let me buy your stuff.
And so many more people are now following this fake fucking Mike Francesa account. What are you doing, Mike?
Next time there's one I don't like, I know the guys' names, I know what they do. So I will tell you about the guys, okay?
Okay.
Who do it. Now, they do it, they say, as fans, but you know what? They also do it sometimes to make me look bad.
Oh, really? Sometimes?
Next time I will tell you who they are and what they do, which for some reason they don't want anyone to know. But they're just regular guys, working guys, but they feel that it would hurt their professions. Well, next time they annoy me, I will tell you their names and where they work. I promise you.
All right,
I can't wait.
Yeah, so if they're regular guys, they don't give a fuck. They'll be fine.
You see fucking some Francesa mention my name and company.
Yeah, I don't think they're being, like, over-the-top crazy racist or whatever. Some of those things that might get you in trouble with your boss.
How did he get their names, though? I mean, he may know someone there, but...
I don't know, I'm sure...
I don't know.
I don't know if I believe him.
I'm sure someone ratted the fake account out.
Sometimes there's a post that leads you to the next clue, a Facebook thing. It's kind of amazing how you can track who's doing what.
Because they just use a fake, because no one's going to attach their real name. Oh, you know how you can on the phone if you have multiple accounts under one app.
Yeah.
Like, I mistakenly tweeted, I have allegedly Chip and Edgar are not real people.
Right.
And I have them, and then I have 3 under one, and I tweeted something as Chip, but I realized I did it under my Jim Norton account.
Oh, no.
And now that I have a Chip account, I was humiliated. I was humiliated that I did that.
You asshole.
Yeah, it was like this. I was like, whoa.
That's hilarious.
People that don't know that there even is a Chip, and they'll be like,
this guy
what is Jimmy doing?
It's not funny.
It's terrible.
I saw this guy once on TV. It was okay, but this is awful.
That joke's terrible. Did you get all hot?
It was the next day was a video. It was a fucking Vine video. It was like one. It was
that's great.
Chip with the penis hat.
You don't want that under your chin.
No. Did you see the hat? It's fucking terrible.
Why people would just appreciate that you're doing a character?
Dude, it's so fucking embarrassing.
I say you own it. We got Mike Francesa.
Good. Mike's calling.
Good. So let's get to the bottom of this. Hey, Mike, welcome to the Opie and Anthony Show.
Hardly hoot and har, boys. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning to you, sir. Before you get into the latest controversy, which is going after the fake Twitter account yesterday on your show, we have to also talk to you about your Diet Coke.
The Diet Coke incident. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. Nowadays it's CGI. Okay, they can make anything.
CGI. You think that somebody faked that?
It looked pretty real when we were watching it on TV.
Opie, listen, they can recreate dinosaurs, okay? I won't listen to dinosaurs. I mean, if they want to make a
Good
Coke
point.
store on a desk, they make a Coke store on a desk, okay? They want to make a Coke store on a desk, they're going to make a Coke store on a desk.
Why can't you fess up to the fact that it actually happened?
Can we move on? Is this what you want to talk about? Give me something with sports, okay? You don't waste your time.
Well, all right, I got another one. All right, I got another one for you, Mike.
Go ahead.
How much ice cream do you eat? We saw you trying to cover up your ice cream because you realized it was on camera.
Throw up the blockade with a piece of paper.
With a piece of paper. You were trying to cover up your little treat. Do you have a little ice cream treat every afternoon?
I will confess to my ice cream addiction, okay? I usually have a little midget nigger. His name is Gunga Dean.
Jesus Christ. I never remember saying that, but...
And I actually have his afro shaved in an ice cream bowl, okay? And he comes in there and breaks, I take a scoop, he walks out, okay?
Wow.
Oh, all right, because we thought there might have been a little table underneath the console or a little refrigerator for your ice cream. And people also need to know what kind of ice cream does Mike Francesa like?
Ooh.
What kind of flavor does Mike Francesa not like?
You love them all, huh?
That's right, I love them all, okay? 31 flavors. I stand at the counter and ask where's 32 and 33, okay?
He is an ice cream lover.
And now yesterday you're going after the fake Twitter account.
Yeah, the fake Twitter account, it's cute. Listen. Okay, I've been on your show for about 2 years now, okay? And aside from my Super Bowl bomb, okay, that I took some time off, okay, that I still haven't fully recovered over.
Yeah.
I was the originator of the Mike Francesa parodies, okay? I don't want to hear it, okay? On national radio, okay, I'm the biggest act, okay? And the fact that I have spawned all these children is flattering, okay? It's flattering, okay? It's funny. But what they don't understand, okay, that I've been in the biggest city in New York, okay, 25 years, okay? I've been here longer than Jeter, been here longer than Willis Reed, been here longer than Ewing, been here longer than anybody else in the car, okay? I've been here for a while, okay? The connections that you make, okay, is a very powerful position, okay? That's Super Bowl champion. Mayors, governors, okay, big politicians, okay? Osama bin Laden, okay? Saddam Hussein, Ted Kaczynski. What do you think brought all these stuff? Was it the FBI? I think it was the FBI. Okay, fine. That's when you read the papers, the FBI. Okay? So if you read the papers, they're also giving you quotes that are wrong, okay? So the next time I see one of these quotes that are wrong, okay, I'm calling my people, okay?
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy. That's
more threats.
That's a threat from you, Mikey.
Don't step on me. I'm over here, okay?
By the way, you did a great job at that 1776 Mike Francesa thing.
Uh-oh.
Listen, yeah, the young man did a good job there, okay? But unfortunately, the impression sounds not like me. I mean, let's be honest. Okay? I mean, it sounds like me. It sounds like me. Okay, if that's your opinion, okay? But it doesn't sound like me.
Oh, so that wasn't you.
The concept is great, okay? But it doesn't sound like me. Okay? I've never seen it, okay? I've heard about it. Okay, I've never seen it, okay? I don't own a computer, okay? What's in front of me on TV is a problem, okay?
He's talking down to you, doesn't he?
Yeah, I love it. All right, Mike, anything else? You good or what?
There's only one, yes, there is only one real Twitter account. It is at racist of Francesa. At racist of Francesa.
Oh.
At racist Francesa.
Daily News should quote that one a little more.
Right?
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, boy.
That's right. That's right.
You got a World Series prediction?
Boston. I got to go Boston. Okay, even though maybe okay, the Cup. Okay, I'll bring the World Series Cup. I mean, gee whiz, get a clue here. Okay, I mean,
gee whiz.
Okay, well, I mean, you have between the Celtics and the Bruins and the classic World Series wins by the Red Sox over the last decade. Okay, I think you know about you got to know the trophies. Okay, but if you're going to say World Series Cup, that's your prerogative. Okay, you can say World Series Cup. It's not wrong, okay?
All these little fucking words.
Amazing.
He uses. That's great. Thank you,
Mikey.
Mr. Mike Francesa.
Hey, Mike, what are you having, Diet Coke or something?
That's a good one, Chip.
He hung up on you.
Oh, boy.
For real. He's gone. At
real.
Racist Francesa, if you want to follow that guy. He's amazing.
I would love to be in the room when Mike Francesa finds out what clip from that day's show is becoming an internet thing.
A sensation.
He can't be happy that everybody's playing that clip about him being mad at Twitter.
And that every second he's on camera is just a potential YouTube clip.
But he's
like he doesn't know when it's going to be, what he's going to do.
He's not even aware. He
doesn't go to YouTube. He doesn't go to YouTube.
He's not aware. He doesn't give a fuck for the most part.
Well, he gave a fuck when he went to cover his goddamn ice cream. He gave a fuck when he spilt his Diet Coke.
Right. Oh boy, was that a great foaming Diet Coke spill?
He thought he saved it, and then it just erupts like a volcano.
One of those Mexican ones that Bartlett brought with the fucking foam.
Highly carbonated
foam.
Love it.
All right, we break here, right? Mm-hmm. We got lots to do today. Okay. Okay. Maybe Jocktober today?
Yeah, we didn't have it yesterday. We need a little Jocktober.
A little Jocktober?
We skipped it.
Oh. That was pretty smart, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe we should talk about the Apple announcement. Is it a good one for you boys?
I don't know if it matters. No. Serious stock is fucking whatever they're doing down the hall.
Oh my god.
Applause.
I know what they're doing.
On.
Fucking.
Yeah, what do you think all this shit's out there?
Hey, understandable, but as a stockholder, I want to say I and the rest of the board are happy.
You're happy.
Let me tell you what's going on.
Fuck yeah.
Let me make this official. New chairs, new rug, stock going up. This place is being fucking sold.
Damn.
You think so?
And I think people already know that, and that's why the stock is squeezing. That's just my opinion on the whole thing. I have no idea. I haven't heard anything.
It's in your humble opinion, as they say.
Because it's weird when you start like getting new carpets and new chairs.
You're gussying it up. You're putting a fucking paint job on. You're waxing up the old car.
Sell your car, right?
Right.
You fucking get that turtle wax out for the first time.
Right.
Make it look a little nicer than it, you know.
Shine it up real nice.
Right.
Yeah.
Something's going on. And what's all that equipment now?
That looks like they're cleaning up. Like, that looks like shit that's been in a closet somewhere, or
why would you do
storage.
that?
It's old junk.
Why would you do that?
Well, you got to throw it out. So when you open that closet door and go, look at here's some closet space.
Here's the glove compartment.
Yeah.
Look how nice it is in here. Look. I took care of the
Beautiful.
glove compartment.
Look at all the trunk space. All that's in here now is a spare tire.
Mm-hmm.
A jack and some jumper cables.
There's been stuff rotating in that hallway for a month.
Yeah.
Boards, equipment, all that shit.
Roland.
They're cleaning up some, and the company obviously is doing very well. So
you know how fucking new rugs smell this place is gonna. I love a new carpet. I used to get down and smell carpet like a dog.
Oh.
New carpet smell fucking rules.
And he'd drag his ass on it.
Yeah.
Because subscribers don't get to see the new carpets.
That's true.
No.
And they've made it pretty clear they don't really care about most of the employees here. So why would they give them
Why would you
give them nice
money?
new carpets?
Right. They'll understand by the pep in our step that we have the new carpet walk.
That's true.
Every morning when we sign on, happy.
Oh, this is nice.
There's people around here that haven't had raises in years, but you're going to give them a brand new carpet?
Last week they came in out of nowhere and just took all our phones and put in brand new phones and the computers too. They switched all the computers out and everyone's got new computers.
There it is.
Maybe that's just someone had said it's just one of those planned maintenance things that they do every X amount of years.
Oh, sure it is.
Maybe they're trying to turn this place into a media destination.
Like I've been doing radio since I was 18. I've never seen a new carpet. Oh, once NEW, sorry. But that's because we destroyed the other one with cum stains and urine stains.
We christened that new carpet with a couple fucking on it.
Yeah, and Pete was not happy.
Pete Johnson.
But that was the only carpet I ever saw, and it was a little carpet for one studio because we really did ruin the other one with like the 55-gallon drum challenge and everything else. They had no choice. They had to replace it because the smell was so bad.
Yeah.
That's why.
I remember them saying they found like dead cockroaches and chum in the fake floorboards.
Oh, the chum was the worst because that went between all the cracks and just started stinking.
Yeah, on the girls too.
Kind of like a pesky clam that you find in your teeth a week later. In between your teeth.
God.
That's what happened with the NEW studio. All that shit was fucking rotting in these little crevices. But besides that, I've never seen new carpet.
No, this
at
is
a radio station.
They're cleaning up, waxing it up, wax it up.
Very suspicious.
Wax it up, put the sign on it, and put it out by the curb.
You see what they're doing in the lobby?
What?
They're moving the staircase, right?
I think they scrapped that. But they
Did they scrap that? Why?
I think it might be too
Very expensive.
Oh yeah.
They want to turn the staircase around
so more people could watch the events in the
the
room.
staircase is a little intrusive.
Supposedly it was going to be like hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Get a ladder. Put a fucking ladder there.
Rope ladder.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Stand under it. Girls in skirts.
Yeah, look at their assholes.
They've outlined the area in tape. I guess they're putting bleachers and other stuff into the.
They're basically
lobby
doing what we did
permanently.
at XM.
Yeah,
Right, yeah,
It's probably
yeah.
our bleachers.
Oh, man.
We had that.
Remember that?
Whatever. They don't want to hear it again today.
This is the Opie and Anthony channel on Sirius XM.
Hey, it's Craig Schickle. Here's yet another opiate out for the nugget of radio nuggets.
The chick in Canada who thought you were a guy that she used to date.
Yeah, she had a one-night stand with me, suppose. It sounded just like me, a total scumbag. Me and Levy were in the strip club in Canada, and this stripper came up to me. She's like, Curtis? And I'm like, yeah. She's like, Curtis from Winnipeg? I'm like, yeah. She's like, you remember me, Melanie? I'm like, yeah. She's like, you don't remember? I go, you did so. I always, just the usual line. Your hair's different. Yeah, because, every chick's hair.
Yeah, of course.
Every 3 days, their fucking
That's
hair's
fucking
different.
good. That's
so always
good,
go
man.
to that one. Yeah,
hair's
you did something
different.
different with your hair.
Your
Yeah, I
hair's
know.
different.
It used to be whatever. And I'm like, oh, yeah. She's like, you remember? I'm like, yeah. Oh, my God, I haven't seen you in a while. And she goes, and right away, she goes, you know what this asshole did to me? And Levy's, egging around. What did he tell me? And supposedly I was in a band, and she went to see me at this club, and we hooked up afterwards at Blizzard in Winnipeg. And I went back to my place, and she said, I told her she could stay there because it was a blizzard, no problem. As soon as I fucked her, I told her she had to leave. So she had to walk home in a blizzard.
Did you like Curtis?
Yeah, my Curtis sounds like me. Curtis sounds like me out in the blizzard, and she's still mad.
He's the Canadian Jim Florentine.
I
love it. Where's
so I
Curtis?
just told her, I said, look, I'm sorry. I go, I had a roommate, she was a girl, and she was, I knew she liked me, and she'd be really jealous.
You
and,
came up with an excuse for Curtis?
Please. I'm professional.
You helped out Curtis.
Yeah, because it was the same excuse I would use.
See, told you we had sponsors.
And now back to
The Opie and Anthony Show.
I want some of that shit.
Everyone's feeling a little peaked about.
I'm just paranoid. I'm not feeling it yet, but if you're starting with that gulping shit.
Yeah, last night I started doing that where you feel like you have something in your throat that you got to swallow, like a little mucus or something, and you can't swallow it, and that's and then my voice has been a little gravelly today, and Jimmy's feeling it a little, and I know fucking Typhoid Travis is coming in after poor little Riley and his wife is now sick, so he's probably a carrier of the whole thing. So I think we're all getting sick. So the old last night when I started gulping, I'm like, oh my God, I got to get some of that fucking shit in me. So here it is.
Let's get some Coldies for everybody.
Coldies party.
They used to have Coldies gum. I loved Coldies gum.
I like Chulies
because it went right into your throat, and I loved it.
Isn't the jury still out on Coldies?
No. I think it is.
Absolutely not. I don't care what the jury says. I feel better when I take it.
I just wanted to say is the jury's still out. Ugh, I hate that.
Hey, if I don't get sick, then the jury's not out.
You believe in it. You believe in the Coldies.
I've been taking it for years, and what it does is it doesn't, totally make you not get a cold, but it knocks it down. According to Florentine, who turned me onto it years ago, by about 30%, about 30% less.
30%.
What's the problem?
How do you come up with that number?
I don't know, but
it increases your odds of not getting sick.
Yeah.
Is what it does.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, but it does knock it down.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Well, Applebee's.
This has a way about him.
Yeah, Jim is. His podcast, by the way, is he's bashing the. I guess he says something about new names for. It's about the Redskins team change, the name change. So I've not heard it, but I imagine it's very funny.
I hear it's very funny. What about our podcast? I heard the Louis C.K. One did very, very well.
People love it.
And you can still get that, of course, if you subscribe to the Opie and Anthony podcast.
Yeah.
And then I think this week we're putting the whole Iraq saga to bed, putting that up on the podcast.
Yep, it's on there.
It's
a long version this week.
Iraq.
Every once in a while we give you a long version. This week's a long version, the whole Iraq saga, where I accidentally fucking put his number out on the air, and then, oh boy, did the fun ensue after that.
Will the number be left in during the podcast?
I'm hoping. It's only right, I think.
I don't think anyone has it yet, right?
I think the nugget is going to be his new phone number.
Oh, that'd be
wow.
good.
All right, so make sure you listen all the way to the end.
That'd be good.
Fuck yeah.
I feel a little insulted. Do you have E-Rock's new number?
Well, I was about to say that. What happened was, I mean, only days after I gave out his old number on the air, I get this text from this number.
Oh.
And you know how he's vague to begin with.
Very vague.
So he's vague, and then, of course, I don't have his new number yet, so, of course, I'm going to go, who the fuck is this?
True.
He writes, hey, it's me.
Yeah.
I'm like, me who? And then he finally
what
told
I
me,
wrote.
just let me pump it up a little bit. That was a little pump up. We are
Pump it up.
We are in the entertainment business. You got to pump it up a little bit.
Yeah, Eric. Shut up.
Shut up.
All right. Now
I
you're
must
challenging me,
say,
so let me see. I'll go with complete honesty here. Let me see. But anyway, I'm thinking to myself, how stupid is this guy that he's giving me his new number so soon?
Right.
Let's see. Eric Nagel. Okay. He wrote, before you leave, your Jack is in the studio. So I wrote, who's this? And he wrote E-Rock. So that was it.
Yeah.
But I got his new numbers because you just asked.
Right.
Yes.
Jimmy, do you have E-Rock's? Did he text you?
Yeah, that bitch ass motherfucker texted me.
He did?
Yeah.
You?
Oh, yeah, I have it.
You?
Yeah, I've had it for a little while.
Travis must have it.
Surely.
Sal? Sal?
I would think Sal has
Does
it.
Sal have it?
The text I got, by the way, was, Jim, it's Eric. I'm giving all of my friends my new number.
Oh, okay. But he knows you don't like him.
I don't want to bother you.
There's yeah. I should have E-Rock's number.
Why don't you?
There have been instances where I've been driving home. What's that?
I'm sorry, Aunt.
That's
This
okay.
is the first text I got. Because, Johnny from the Jerky Boys.
Johnny!
Had Twittered
Love you,
me.
miss you, brother.
He twittered me and thanked me and thanked us, actually, for pointing out that Todd from Scott and Todd was fucking ripping off his fucking guy.
Concepts. So I guess Johnny has been aware of this for a long time.
Yes, so he
but has
Twittered
never
us.
been able to really voice it, and we were able to voice it for him.
Yes.
Thus, then why he's thanking us.
So I responded to him on Twitter. So I get a text from this number. If you talk to John Brennan from Jerky Boys, maybe have him come in Friday during Scott and Todd Jocktober. So I respond, who is this?
Right.
He writes, E-Rock, sorry, this is my new number.
Oh, okay.
So we got it.
Now,
why doesn't Anthony have your number?
There have been instances where I've had to call various guys from the show for information, something, or I left something here, or it's something. And I've texted E-Rock, and I'm having a big Halloween party. I would have liked to have, maybe text you.
Oh, you wouldn't have been invited.
Invite you. He's invited. Everybody's invited.
Thank you.
Everyone's invited.
Nice.
To my Halloween party. I unfortunately, it's the same day as Jimmy's Dice show, but you could go to the Dice show and then come by after.
Yeah, I'll go there. I'll be over there by 10:30.
Yeah. So November 1st, Friday, November 1st. E-Rock, of course.
Yeah, didn't you want to give Ant your new phone number so he can text you like usual for his parties?
Oh boy, like usual. I get it.
Why doesn't Anthony have your number, E-Rock?
E-Rock, why? You must have made a conscious decision not to give it to me. Because I'm the only one you didn't give it to.
No, he's not officially giving it out, though.
No, because
hold on. That's the other side of this, which is a little creepy. He's not officially giving it to anybody. He's waiting for a reason where he needs to get a hold of you. And then, of course, you see the number and you go, who is this? Like I did and Jimmy did. Then he goes, it's E-Rock. Instead of just saying, hey, it's E-Rock, here's my new number. He's waiting for the opportunity where he actually has to tell you something.
Oh.
No, I'm not that smart.
Oh.
It was, I forget I have the new number, so when I text people and they write back.
How do you forget you have a new number?
Because I didn't send it to everybody.
But you
right?
can't
so
forget you have a new number. It was catastrophic.
How about let me finish explaining, and then you can jump all over me for this.
See,
Right?
this tact of yours never works because you just show how stupid you are.
Yeah.
If you really want to get into it. Because my point, and it needs to be said, is your old number, what happened to it was so catastrophic. How do you forget you have a new number? That's my question.
Because when I wrote Jimmy and when I wrote you, I hadn't given it to you yet. So when I wrote everything out and then you write back, who's this? I go, fuck, I forgot to tell them my new number. So then I go A, it's E-Rock.
Say thank you. Thank you for doing exactly what I thought you would do.
E-Rock likes a little mystery.
Right.
He does like mystery.
Who is this?
How do you forget? I mean,
he has tiers of when he's going to inform certain groups of people of his phone number.
Right.
Oh,
T-I-E-R-S.
Did he just write
Yes.
I think he did.
What did he say?
Fuck you, Guinea.
Says, are you watching the news?
All right. That's a good callback
All right.
there.
Let me see. Contact. And I will make a new phone contact.
Whoa.
For E to the R.
Nice.
All right. Contact.
You finally got it.
I got it. Create new contact. E-Rock. There we go.
Well, I'm glad we could put that behind us.
Done. I'm glad we did too. Here it is. I want Troy Kwan to know, the man that shall not be mentioned, that there's a party. He'll probably be, busy though, DJing or something. Yeah.
My Halloween costume is Boss.
Is it?
Boss.
I'm trying to find one for little Beavis.
No, you're not going to be one of those guys, are you?
Yes, you should. Put a little ribbon in his hair.
No, you can't. No,
Put him in a little costume. It'll be adorable. No?
I was just making,
Same thing as my dinosaur. Everyone laughs and they all want to take pictures with it.
I was just making fun of those people on Twitter the other day.
Yeah, I know.
But I mean,
I'm not going to dress them up.
No, but if you do, because I think you are,
no,
just flip it. Make it something like, okay,
Hitler.
Yeah, something like that.
Dress him up like his owner.
You should go into like a pet store and say, do you have any like little Nazi cat costumes?
Little Nazi costumes. I'm looking for his little armbands.
Yeah.
The swastika. He's very small, so I need a tight, small armband.
I hate cat people.
Do you?
I like people that have cats.
Yeah, I don't
hate cat people.
Yeah.
There's a cat person that works for Channel 7 News here in New York.
Oh.
Her name is Amy Freeze, and she's supposed to do the weather. But on the weekends, I'm up early. She's the weekend gal.
What's her name?
Amy Freeze.
And she does the weather?
Of course.
But she swears it's her real name. This is what I mean by hating cat people. She does the weather on the weekends, and she dedicates, like, Saturdays to cats.
Catterday.
You've heard it. No, not Catterday. But
I've heard it online. They have Catterday.
And then Sundays is Super Dog Sunday. And all the bit is you send in dumb pictures of your stupid cat, and you hope that she shows it on her break. Oh. That's what I mean by hating cat people. That's going way too fucking far. And then she showed Halloween costumes like this past weekend. It drove me nuts.
I'm seeing this is her Facebook. There's a lot of
There you go. She's
a lot of pictures.
I hate people that are obsessed to that point.
Well,
you could have a cat, treat it well, and be a good person, but
I got to be honest. My Instagram at this point is full of Lil Beavis pictures. Aww. Because he's at that little, still,
he's at the
in
awkward,
between kitten cat phase.
He's at the awkward growing stage.
So and I got a nice camera and stuff. So I snap off quite a few pictures of the little guy. Aww. He is getting quite beastly in his old age, though. He's old age. He's wow. Yeah. He's getting very strong, and he's very wild. When he jumps now and jumps into you, it hurts.
Really?
And he jumps with his mouth open. So it's not even the bite. He will lunge and put all his weight behind his lower teeth and hit you with them like a saber-toothed tiger.
Are you starting to think that you got a tiger instead of a cat?
I think there's a little more Asian leopard in him than previously anticipated.
Really?
He's a maniac.
You're in deep trouble with your cat.
Fucking crazy. Look, he's standing up on the table.
You only have a couple weeks left before he's not a cute kitten anymore.
Well,
it's growing fast, right?
He's adorable.
It's weird. Nobody warned you that this would happen.
No, he's very cute. Yeah, no, I read a lot about the Bengal breed and that they're kind of wild and stuff. I don't care though. He knocked over the Halloween decorations onto the floor and just started eating one of the giant Halloween rats that I have, the mechanical rats.
Actually eating it?
Yeah, he was eating its tail. And yeah, he definitely
get mice.
Goes a little crazy. Oh, here's that plane.
It's already starting?
Flying. This was moments ago, I guess.
The FDNY jet over New York City.
JetBlue flying FDNY jet. Moments ago. Yeah, there it is. That's reminiscent of Air Force One.
Sure.
And that.
Just like you said would happen.
I bet.
It's the red plane in the sky that people are going to freak out about. You'll see.
There will be.
There'll be 911 calls that I'm sure we'll be playing by tomorrow.
Hello. Damn.
That's the one, right, Ant? That's the one. Look at that juice.
A little chocolate.
My brother-in-laws call it juice.
Juice?
They go to the black wall to check out the juice. I probably shouldn't blow up their spot.
It's funny.
Be like, hey, you want to go check out some juice? That's one of the things I do when I go to Philly.
Juice.
They call it juice, yes. Yes. So, all right, well.
Yeah, well, you know.
I guess are you becoming a cat?
No. I'm not a cat person because my whole life doesn't revolve around cats.
No, you're a person with a cat, and you appreciate it, and
the little guy's
and you're nice
fun
to the cat.
He's a lot of fun to play with.
It's the obsessed cat people. There's something fucking wrong with them. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Some people make their whole lives about their cat and other people's cats and the dogs and fucking animals, and you could always tell because wherever they go, their clothes are just packed with hair. Look at that nice close up of his little tiger face.
Like the dog people?
Yeah.
When you see the crazy dog people, the one thing I think is, oh, they're having sex with the dog because they love.
Oh man,
because they're so into it. It's
so
like,
into it.
All right, if you're into something that much, you're having sex with it.
So loving with your doggy.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's what I think.
Yeah.
You know, you could be a very good pet owner. Don't confuse this. You could be a very good pet owner, but it's those over-the-top obsessed people. I'm like, nah, man, there's something going on.
Little too much.
There's something fucked up with that person. I think they're having sex with their pet.
Little too much. Having sex with the dog. Little peanut butter.
I think I think they're going to Sam's Club for the big fucking peanut butter. Jug of peanut butter.
Yeah, so
that doesn't look like just a regular cat. There looks like there's something else going on in that cat.
Yeah, there's something else.
Those ears, there's something going on with those ears, man.
Ears are very.
Are you suspicious for real?
Japanese? No, I just know he's got a lot of Jap leopard in him. That Asian leopard.
How are those evil?
Well, I'm sure they're a little more.
No, if you get a pure
oh,
bred.
man, it'll probably rip your fucking arm off.
So you're hoping that the percentage is down in this one.
Yeah, I don't know, though. He's pretty wild. He's good, though. He loves water. Just jumps in the fucking sink. I'm brushing my teeth. He gets under the water. You squirt him with the water gun, you know? It's like hey, no. When you squirt him, he backs off for a second, like licks the water for 2 seconds, and then jumps back at you. Like, he fucking doesn't care.
Perfect. Discipline won't work then.
No discipline works. And if I just yell like, no, and you put your hand up and just go, no, the ears go back, does this slow roll of the head thing, and it just jumps at you. Like, ah!
You see that evil in his eyes?
Yes.
Look deep in his eyes. You'll see it.
There's this demonic...
You'll see it.
Plunging the teeth into the neck of a zebra look.
Do his pupils expand so it's his entire eyeball?
Black, lifeless eyes like a doll's eyes.
Does he listen to your commands?
Not a one. None.
You need to train it a little bit.
I don't know what to do. I'm at a loss with training this cat.
You might have to get one of those whisperers.
I need a cat whisperer.
Get a whisperer. Those weirdos.
What you need to do, I will show you how you keep the cat from climbing your leg. No. Oh, Cat Daddy? Is he the guy?
Oh, yeah. You got to get the Cat Daddy.
What?
All right.
You know, my mother used to do with a kitten.
What did your mother used to do?
My mother, if the cat was acting all rambunctious, she'd go chipper, and she'd put the cat in a bucket, and she'd spin it around in circles, and the cat would get dizzy.
Oh, that's mean.
No, but then the cat would be all wobbly. We'd laugh. Lamar would laugh.
This looks like the worst book ever written.
Roland was pitching this guy in the beginning of the summer.
Well, he's Jackson Galaxy. He hosts My Cat from Hell.
Good for him. I have no idea what his name is, and I don't need to know.
Any clips of him on the internet? I'd like to hear how he talks.
Wait, Cat Daddy, it says how one very special cat fixed one very broken man.
Oh, no, this sounds like, oh, boy.
And it says life. Includes tips for raising happy, healthy cats. I'm going to get this book for you for Christmas.
Yeah, he's got a show.
Yeah.
Well,
it's like Home and Gardens or something like that.
I want to see, yeah. I want to hear what he sounds like when he talks. I'm expecting something.
I was alone and I had nobody.
I was misunderstood.
Oh,
Agatha Oliver. My husband is asthmatic, so our cats, both 10 months, have to stay out of our bedroom. One lad recently worked out how to open the door. He's really smart. Luckily, the door has a lock, but now he hangs off the handle, kicks the door loudly. She says she uses a lemon cut into discs, hangs them from the handle, keeps them off the door.
Keeping away a vampire.
It's amazing what we'll think of, right? Basically, she's saying that he's loud, he's keeping them up at night, and her husband cannot let him in the room because he'll have an asthma
Is this his
attack.
only show, like
Jody
an internet
Taggart
type
says
show?
much the same thing.
He does a TV show.
Jody says, please address the issue of early morning meowing. Any other time of the day for what seems like no reason.
Animal Planet or something?
My cat is 15 years old, always yelling at me. Also, Gail Meckley.
This is terrible.
Horrible. Cares.
This is terrible.
Well, Gail Meckley wants to know.
I love that cat.
Something clicks and Bear just becomes vicious.
Oh, man. He'll sink his teeth in your hand.
Out of nowhere.
This is one of the toughest cases I've ever seen.
Oh, man. What do you do?
I don't want to give up on him.
Sully scares easily.
I'm bleeding already.
His claws come out.
Welcome
Matt
to your
gets
future,
stressed
Anthony.
out.
Oh, man, future.
And then we
The
end up
future.
arguing. Sometimes I really feel torn between Matt and the cat.
Throw the cat in the garage.
Yeah. I say give Matt his walking
Wait,
papers.
he's kind of rock and roll. He's coming up.
Dude, he carries his cat stuff in a guitar case.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, shit.
Cats in general are unappreciative assholes.
But I've never met one I couldn't help.
What?
In my career, I've worked with thousands of cats.
What does he
one-on-one,
do? How does he fix
analyzing their
them?
He's the cat
behaviors
daddy.
And retraining them and their guardians.
Does he have gloves on?
When relationships are at
usually.
an end,
It's getting to the point where I feel resentful.
and cat
boy.
guardians have reached their emotional
Cat
limit.
guardians? They don't
her
call them
out.
owners, right?
I'm their
Pet owner.
Ew.
They're cat guardians. Ugh.
What? He doesn't want to use the word owner?
No.
God
Cat
hands in a
daddy.
pretty helpless position. Cats have 9 lives, but humans only have 1.
Really?
My cat from hell.
Oh. Wow. Now what?
I would watch this, though.
I would watch this just to see how he fixes this, because I don't think it's possible.
The cat on top of the
That
fridge.
is a vicious cat. Holy shit!
Could you pause right there for 1 second?
That cat.
I do not want to lose this phone call. I do not want to lose this phone call. We'll go
brother.
back to the cat thing in 2 seconds. Jody in Canada. Go ahead, Jody.
How's it going, boys?
Hi, girl name.
Why is so many girl names in Canada?
I don't know.
I'm the
Most
only
of the
guy
girl-
who phones you. I'm the same guy.
Oh, you're just the same guy with the girl
Oh,
name.
okay. Girl name.
I fucking I rented a fucking basement suite from this guy in Brandon, and fucking we're partying downstairs, me and my buddies. I go upstairs to check on the guy, and fucking he's laying fucking semi-passed out in the middle of the floor, and he has one of those fucking what are the cop dogs, the fucking canine fucking not Doberman pinchers, but one of those big fuckers, and he's fucking has a dog between his legs, and he's fucking jerking the thing off.
He was jerking off his dog?
He was jerking off the fucking dog. It was fucking disgusting. We always figured there was something going on with the guy. Like, he had fucking peanut butter laid out and everything. It was
Come on. All right, listen, brother. Brother, you want to be on the radio, I guess.
Lying.
No.
There's a couple of problems with your story, though. Like, why would you check on your landlord ever?
So, he used to fucking come down and party with us.
But you said, I got to go check on the landlord, and you go upstairs, and he's half passed out, jerking off a dog?
His kidney was gone. He was in a bathtub with a note to get to the hospital.
I swear to fuck on my kids that happened.
I could say that because I don't have kids, so it makes me seem like I'm really sincere.
Not
I
that you
swear
know
on my
of. Not that you know of.
I swear on my
You
kids.
and Paulie D.
Oh, God.
I got 6 of them.
What?
I got 6 of them.
I don't know, man. I'm trying to figure this out if it's true.
No, I fucking shit you not, boys. You know what? You guys are my
So you
favorite
go
players.
upstairs, and the guy's just jerking off a dog?
He's semi-passed out on the floor, and the dog's lying between his legs.
How would he continue jerking off a dog if he's semi-passed out?
He was fucking right out. I shit you not.
And how was his technique? Was it good? And was the dog hung?
What are those fucking dogs called? The fucking dog, the cop dogs.
Doesn't matter. What, a German Shepherd? Fucking.
German fucking
Of course,
Shepherd.
right.
How hung could a fucking German Shepherd be?
It's the old red rocket bit.
I don't know. What do you guys think?
I don't believe it.
Stinks this
It's
ball.
terrible.
Awful.
It's the truth, boys.
Jody, no one's believing you, brother.
You guys have to believe me.
We don't have to do shit. How about that?
Hey, I love you guys. I listen to you guys.
All right. Well, we don't love you as much after this phone call because we think you're just trying to get on the air.
No, that's all bullshit. I could fucking.
Hush now.
Hush now.
Yeah, take it easy,
Exactly.
Jody.
Hush now.
All right, Jody. Thank you.
Oh, God.
Be good.
There was potential there, but we're not
I
buying
think
it,
he was
right?
lying.
I think he was lying, too. No one checks on their landlord.
No, his story didn't wash. It sounds like an urban legend.
And how fucking passed out do you have to be if you're the landlord jerking off your dog that you don't hear the fucking tenant coming upstairs to check on
And the
you?
dog just keeps laying there?
Right.
I don't get it at all.
I don't think so.
The dog would begin woofing.
Yes.
Unless he tiptoed in to check on his landlord, but why would you do that? You wouldn't be sneaky about it.
I think you guy was faking it.
Girl name was fucking bullshit.
Very good news, though. We got a real one coming in now. Bob the trucker. Bob.
Good morning.
All right, we don't need all that.
Happy birthday. We heard you.
Sometimes we don't need that. Sometimes we just need you to go right for it.
All right, I jack my dog off all the time. He likes it, and I think it's funny.
What about this one? This has potential.
I think that fucking whatever that device is there should be unplugged. The phone.
You don't believe that this guy jerks off his dog?
No, I wouldn't care if he did.
Bob, no one believes that you jerk off.
I don't care if you do.
I do it right in front of my friends as a joke. So, bust out, boys.
All right.
A joke.
Well, how about a story about an Iraqi fucking a goat? Would you want that one?
I believe, but
no.
I believe it.
Only if it's the goat on the phone.
Yeah,
we do have.
I'd rather talk to the goat.
Mike
than
in
these
Virginia.
people.
Mike.
Yes.
What's going on, guys? Long time listener.
All right.
Hey.
We know we're great.
Oh.
Let's get to the stories.
So, about 5 years ago now, I was deployed. We were out on a mission, and we walked up on an Iraqi guy fucking a goat. I shit you not.
I believe this one.
So?
This one I believe.
I shit you not. Now,
He shits us
fast
not.
forward about 2 months later, the same group of Iraqis ended up getting hurt. They ended up in our cash. The one Iraqi went to some of my guys and said, please save my goat. I love him very much.
All right.
Guy loves his goat.
Whatever.
Yeah, but
It's another country. They do wacky things. What do you want from us?
Yeah, people, have sex with animals all the time.
Wow. I'm checking out, guys.
Yeah.
All right.
You best.
Want to talk to Lisa?
Well, it's a girl.
Okay, let's try this. Lisa in Rhode Island. Lisa, go Sox, by the way.
Hi, it's Lisa from Rhode Island.
I'm a Yankees fan.
Good
Yankees
for you.
fan in Rhode Island. I guess that's possible, kind of,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's sort of on the
Italian
border-ish.
neighborhood here,
Yeah,
so-
it's right there.
It's a big
It's
Italian
almost-
neighborhood.
It's
too,
almost
you know,
Connecticut,
DiMaggio.
All right.
Anyways, Anthony, my cat recently attacked me.
Oh, yeah?
This is your future. It's going to happen.
What is it?
He's an indoor cat. He's fine inside. He escaped. He got outside, and I was trying to catch him, and I went to go catch him, and he just bit the shit out of me.
Oh, well, he was probably very scared being outside.
He was. I don't even know if he was scared. I think he was just angry that I was going to try to get him. He was hissing. He was. So I had to go on 2 rounds of antibiotics. I had to have my hands all covered up. They were
Jesus.
swollen, and
What's the matter with you? No immune system? Jesus
like
Christ.
you need the cat down. Yeah, what are you, fucking hemophiliac?
Yeah, jeez.
So what did you do with the cat?
nothing. As soon as I brought him inside, he was fine.
Yeah, he smelt all those wacky fucking smells and animals outside. Those freaked him out.
Feral cats out there?
Really?
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. He started fucking freaking out.
All right. Thank you, Lisa.
You're welcome.
The phones are doing well now. We got Jill. She jerks off dogs. Jill. Jill, do you jerk off dogs?
I do not personally jerk off dogs, but I work with a breeding company, a breeding kennel that breeds dogs for seeing eye dogs, and they jerk off the dogs to get the sperm for artificial insemination.
Have you seen this go down? Have you?
I have seen it, yeah.
And how does it go down?
They stand the dog up on a doctor table, and they jerk the dog off, and they collect the sperm, and then they artificially inseminate the female.
There's no machine for that?
Yeah. That's how they make mouthwash.
Then they used to come up with like I don't know, like dummy female dogs or whatever, and they
yeah, maybe they could fuck that.
It's a guy's fist with dog pussy juice sprayed on it.
I've seen that with other animals. They actually come up with apparatuses so it doesn't.
Yeah.
It's not awkward where you're just sitting there jerking off this animal to get its sperm.
If you're doing that,
did the
full-time operation? So
did the dog enjoy it, or was he just sitting there like, all right?
yeah, he kind of just sits there like that. That's his job. He's the stud. He impregnates a lot of women. All right, guys. Bye.
Yeah, all right.
So yeah, that could have been hot if it was her jerking off the dogs at least, right?
Yeah, just a nice German accent.
Yeah, good.
Back to the cat daddy.
Oh, see how he solves the problem.
Well, this cat's name is Bear, I guess.
Very mean.
Yeah,
very mean.
Meowing
mean.
quite loudly.
Hissing. And
oh boy,
screaming.
is it!
Oh,
This
boy.
cat doesn't take any guff.
And we're also getting on the phones. You got to Google cat bite images.
Oh, no, maybe not.
Why? This is what's that?
Coldies.
Oh, I want a Coldies.
Look, Coldies.
What is it?
Drops.
Oh, drops.
This is a good lozenge. This is honey lemon lozenge.
Lozenges.
I enjoy a good Coldies lozenge. Like, sometimes you get sick right out. It's
fucking annoying.
It's terrible.
All right, let's go to Bear. See how Cat Daddy takes care of Bear.
Here go it.
Stop.
Oh. That thing's got a problem.
I'm Hannah.
Hi, Hannah.
I'm Johnny.
Johnny.
And we've been dating for a year.
Oh, boy.
I'm happier than I've been in any relationship.
All right, then get rid of the fucking cat. I already know what's
to
happening.
see this progress, and
Yeah.
he could be the one.
The cat's not used to seeing a white cock in the house.
You know, one of the few things that we actually ever do argue about is her cat.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
If we could get that sorted out,
It
we're
bites
set.
his balls while he's swinging them in her face.
Crazy Bear.
This is you, Aunt, with the
When
cute
I
little
first
cat.
brought
Look,
Monkey
cute
and
3 weeks
Bear
old.
home,
Oh, look at the kittens.
Frolicking.
This is how it began with you.
And
I know.
It's so fun to let them bite you and play with your hands and.
They're adorable when they do that.
Yeah. They just
Yeah,
little
yeah.
cat claws. It's
And
so
they
adorable.
Get a little older, and it hurts a little more.
All right, well, let's see what happens, because I think this is
Maybe.
what is slowly happening to you.
Wait till he weighs 17 pounds and is taking shits on the floor because his litter is too dirty for him.
No!
Clean his litter box.
You clean that shit right up.
Exactly. You make a little sandwich out of it, you eat it. Shows the cat you care. A litter duty sandwich.
Melt.
like to play and kind of roll around, and Monkey was just as playful as Bear was. They're cute little bundles of
3
joy.
months old now.
And
See, they're a little bigger.
I didn't notice any bad behavior. And it wasn't until probably about 3 or 4 months
Cue the music. I knew
later
it.
that I noticed
Yep,
Bear
very ominous.
was a little more aggressive.
11 months old, Aunt. This is what you're going to have to deal with.
He'll sink his teeth into your hand
Out of nowhere.
and start kangarooing you with his back legs.
Oh.
She showed me she had a little rash on her arm, and I said, "Oh, that looks like ringworm."
I freaked
And
out.
she freaked out. She said, "No, it's not ringworm." And then it started spreading.
Oh,
and so
man.
she went to the doctor, I think, and he said, "Oh yeah, that's ringworm."
Ew.
Oh, the cat gave her
He
ringworm.
likes to claw on my chair.
Oh, my
Bear
God.
likes to chew laptop chargers.
Whoa. Well, time to get a new cord.
Smoking. The cord's smoking.
It's really crazy when guests come to the house.
I mean, something clicks and he just becomes vicious.
Wow. Everything's scratched
Now
up in their
he started
house.
attacking
Okay.
my poor Boston
Get rid of the
Terrier.
fucking cat.
Yeah, the cat is shit.
This is a shit cat.
You know, I
The
love
cat
my dog.
is
He's my
fucking
little
with the
baby,
dog.
so the thought of him
That's a
being
giant
scratched
cat, too.
and mauled by her cat. I don't want to submit him to that. So
could you pause? I'd love to
stressing her
know
out. I
how
was
good
telling
she
her, you
sucks
just
dick.
get rid-
He tolerates her awful cat, and his girlfriend has ringworm.
Right.
Ringworm and an
Jesus.
awful cat.
Where did you meet her? At a flower drop in Kenya? What the fuck's wrong with you?
Yeah, that's too much. That's what's coming between you, a vicious cat. You put the cat outside.
What you do is you
put it outside, make an outdoor cat, throw food out there every once in a while.
You grab that cat by the scruff of his neck, and you physically pick him up, and you scream at him.
It will fucking bite you and scratch
but I
you.
mean and you threaten him, and you make him terrified of you.
Cats don't understand that emotion.
Oh, they'll understand.
Cats are never terrified. Well, they are. They're scaredy cats, but they're not. They're not going to learn. Is
Might
what
be
I'm
too
saying.
late
Yeah.
for this
That's like
one.
saying you got a bad kid, you punch him in his face, he'll never do it again.
Fucking belt him.
Fuck.
Exactly.
Well, you know what? He won't.
Yeah, but that kid will act out.
Well, let the cat act out. Let him scratch something. Get another beaten.
The legs get broken next time, right?
Absolutely.
No cat is worth it.
Wow,
to
that
that
thing
point.
This cat
really
sucks.
fucks up.
It's a horrible cat.
And she's only had it, what?
11 months.
Cat caretaker.
Get rid of it at that point.
She's a cat owner.
Rid of him.
And then that made me feel like he didn't love my cat, so it was just sort of like a sensitive issue.
The signs are all there. She's a lunatic. Run.
He doesn't have to love your cat, you dummy.
And you don't understand why he might not love a cat that's ripping at his fucking calves as he's just trying to get a snack at night.
I'm fucking harassing his dog that he does love.
Yeah. He tries to put his dick in my ass, and then it's just my ringworm. And he keeps poking his penis into my ringworm circle. And he goes down and he eats my ringwormy vag until I orgasm. And I cough out what we call a cum ball in cat terminology. She's like a nasty cat and ringworm and shitty furniture. What a catch.
He's got a ring around the head of his penis. He's got ringworm on his cock.
He's making the classic mistake. Every new relationship is just everything's amazing. The other person does nothing wrong, right? But you gotta look for those signs because eventually that amazingness does like kind of settle down, and then you're left with a lunatic.
Well, this is a
this
good
lady's
sign.
a lunatic
She's crazy.
because she doesn't understand why the guy might not like her fucking cat.
No, might not love her cat. She wants him to love the cat.
Cat sucks, lady.
Let's go.
Us. You know, it'll stop us from spending the night together because I feel like I need to take care of my cat.
Say.
He doesn't want to bring his dog over to have a cat attack his dog. So definitely has prevented us from spending as much time together as we would like.
Oh, man.
Pause that.
No intimacy.
I'll bet you that's reality show bullshit.
You think?
I'll bet you there was one night when that happened, and they're like, well, does it ever hurt your time together? And they went like, no.
Not
And they're
really,
like, well, how
no.
about you talk about the one time it did? It gives the story a little...
Yeah, we need that.
Some legs.
Yeah,
some
that
producer
sounds
was
like the
saying
type
that.
of thing. Well, I'll have to take care of my cat, and he'll have to take care of his dog.
You might be
One
right,
time, he had his dick in me, and I pushed him away because my cat was yelling.
Yeah, one time, on 9/11, I was going to do something. My cat, shut up. I'm trying to tie your cat into everything.
Dumb cat. Oh, this woman.
Of my cat because he is getting in the way of my relationship. It's upsetting because I'm the one person that puts up with him, and then he's, sorry, I'm getting so emotional. I feel like I have sort of an obligation to him, but nobody else is going to feel the same way that I do.
No.
I mean,
he's
I
an
give him
ingrate.
to a
He's a
pound.
monster.
To be a lonely cat lady.
They don't adopt him out, then he has to be put down.
Well, your cat's a cunt. How else are you going to learn?
I don't want to give up on him.
Fuck him.
Cat Daddy to the rescue.
Here he comes.
We'll tat it up.
He's in his
I'm
convertible.
never sure what to expect. But whether I'm dealing with hyperactivity or aggression, I'm always here.
Yes.
What a douche.
That's definitely not what I expected when I
What has
opened
he
the
got,
door.
catnip in
I
his
don't think I was
guitar case?
expecting
Yeah, he's got it. Well, let's go to the catnip.
And poppers.
So
Amyl nitrate, yes.
As I understand it from what I know is that his aggression is pretty off the charts, or can be.
yeah.
He's unpredictable, yeah. his big problem is when new people come into the house.
Could you pause for a second? Could you imagine how emasculating it is for this guy sitting on the couch with his new girl, relatively new girl, as a cat fucking counselor guy comes over, and he's got to sit there and be like, well, yes, it's very aggressive. Fuck that!
And she has to say, like, and a lot of times he can't maintain his erections and satisfy me sexually because the cat's meowing in the other room.
Now, he is willing to prep you if you want to come over here and take care.
Would you ever be that guy on the couch?
Never! Never. And by that he means it's someone in a happy and loving relationship.
Oh, well, true there.
Like, there's enough.
Oh, my God.
There's enough shit you got to deal with in a relationship, and that's an easy one. Get rid of your lunatic cat.
Yeah. Do you understand how
I'm outta
Koreans
here.
would watch this and be like, I don't understand. It's as if we're watching a show and they're discussing a hamburger sitting on a table to somebody.
Right.
It's like, well, the hamburger, I love the hamburger,
right,
but it's being a little meat. Like, people all over the world would look at this and go, this is over a cat?
Yeah, exactly. It just shows that she has maybe some emotional issues.
Oh, just a tad.
He looks like a caged animal, claws and hisses and grunts at people who come over to the house that he doesn't know. And it's to the point where you don't want to be within 2 or 3 feet of him because
You
you're
have to watch your
frightened that
feet.
he's going to scratch you.
Uh-oh,
Cats
this is exactly
feed
what
off
little
human
Beavis
emotion,
does.
whether that be positive or negative. And all of this stress and all of this anxiety that Hannah and Johnny are bringing to this situation is making Bear that much worse. Has Bear always been a problem?
After he was neutered, his aggression levels went up and his playfulness didn't really go away.
Was he aggressive before the surgery?
No, not like he's aggressive now.
So really,
Boss, I know what happened.
Yeah, what happened?
He's fucking mad they took his pecker. I know I would be. Every day I'd be running around going, where the fuck is my pecker? Scratch, scratch, meow.
I got to have Beavis fixed, you know? I got to have his fucking balls cut off.
When is that
at some
happening?
point? I guess December, around there.
It's got to be a little older, right?
Yeah, you know, you got to let them fucking nuts do something, you know? They kind of help with the whole maturing
Do you
process,
see
I
his little
gather.
balls when he runs around?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's sad to see him go the first time.
Is it?
Yeah.
You're so cute. You probably
Why, you
kiss
kind of
him.
like him? No, I'm not kissing my cat's balls.
You nuzzle his asshole with your nose, and you kiss his balls. That's his elixir that calms him down when he's meowing. Ann has to put his nose in the cat's asshole exactly a 1/4 inch and do this on his balls.
Is that what I'm doing? Damn
yeah,
it.
it's because your nose in the asshole vibrates when you kiss the ball. Comforts him.
Okay.
Times of fear.
All right.
Are they the whole episode?
No.
Oh,
Let's
good.
see what happens.
Yeah, let's see what the fuck.
How does he
Neutered
fix?
twice.
There's no fixing
We
that.
need an
cat.
ending.
They missed some tissue the first time around, so he was still producing testosterone.
Two invasive surgeries like neuterings would traumatize any cat, so it makes sense that Bear's acting out.
Oh, see.
It's a pretty extreme case, and it's going to take a lot of effort, not just on my part, but on your part as well.
I can't
I'm willing to do
be bothered with
whatever
effort.
it takes.
If you guys are ready to go, I think we can make a difference in his life and in your life.
I
So where is he
guarantee
right
it doesn't help
He's
in the end.
No.
in the bedroom.
They'll get something
hiding.
cool for the
No.
show.
Okay.
They'll get a
I'm
day
going
where
to
he
go
is
in there and
fine.
Yeah.
spend some one-on-one time with him, okay?
Okay.
And I will be back in just a little
But
bit.
Beavis is a people person.
Cat, not a person.
Loves
Watch your toes.
loves
Why is he taking his
company.
guitar case with him?
That's all his goods.
Guys, rock and roll, man.
Throw it all the way.
Whoa. He just comes out with a broken neck. There, I fixed it.
He grabs it by the tail and throws it out the door. Cat's calm.
Oh, shit.
He's a taxidermist.
I felt that. You know if I come say hi?
Oh, come on. You're not talking to him.
I hear you.
Holy shit. This is not helping.
Okay.
Do it barefoot, tough guy.
Yeah.
Cat's under the bed.
That is the nastiest cat. He's opening up his guitar case. What has he got? Some treats?
This is what we're gonna do. You gotta let me see you.
What's he doing?
The first thing I do with any aggressive cat is to make sure they don't see me as a threat. So I will back up
Get them used to my voice and not my body. I'll make myself as small as possible. I'll lay down. I'll just try to make sure they know that there are a lot of threats out there, but I'm not one of them.
Oh, right.
Come on, Bubba.
The food doesn't.
If I soften my eyes, do a slow blink.
What?
Once they return that look to me,
They're falling
Where
in
is it?
love.
Oh.
yeah, I'm in.
Wow, the cat blinked.
Oh, hi.
Like editing. It's all done through editing.
By giving him something like food.
With fucking cyanide in it.
It's something to make the room trustworthy with me in it, that he can be eating and say,
Listen
good
to
things
this
happen
psycho
whenever there's a
babble.
stranger in the room.
Yeah, but he knows people are going to buy it.
You want some
Yep.
more?
He's probably right, though.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah.
I think he's right here. Nice. Oh, no, he's hissing at him again.
Yeah, it worked.
I guess it worked, huh? Back to hissing
Right in
at
the
you.
meat, huh?
Oh, he got him. He bit him.
Bear attacked my hand because he was already in fight or flight. He was cornered, and he felt like the whole world was out to get him.
see.
I wanted to see how
This
far
guy
I
sounds
could
like
push
every
this
liberal
cat.
with criminals.
I found out.
No, it's the problem is the other people.
Look at the root cause of this cat's anger.
The cat has been
so
impoverished
far,
his entire life.
So, ouch. From my perspective, what I'm seeing is a body that is so tensed up from being in fight or flight that the voice box, everything gets so stressed. That I got to tell you, I've never seen that before.
Nice.
So that tells you how bad it is.
All right.
Right
Tell
now,
him to
he
get rid
feels
of the cat.
powerless. That's the thing. I mean,
Yeah.
he feels powerless and
Get rid of the cat.
He has no choice but to strike out.
The old IV of the old
now
blue
what I'd like to
fluid.
do is bring one of you guys back in the room. with
Bye-bye.
me. So whoever you want that to be.
Definitely Hannah.
Yeah, he's like,
Devising my treatment
I'm going to
plan
go
for
out
Bear.
and
I
hang
really
out with
wanna
my
see
friends.
How he interacts with Hannah, so I'm going to bring
Try
her
to
into
find
the
my
room
fucking dick
and
and
see how
balls
the two of
again.
them
Yeah, I'm going to try to
engage
find a
one
girl
another.
that's not
Because that's a
broken.
key
Right, right.
component
You
of how
enjoy
I'm
her
gonna
and
move
her
forward.
fucking lunatic cat. I'm going back to Hooters.
This is the Guy Fieri of fucking animals.
Oh, hi. Hi, Bear.
Now
Oh,
try to get him all the way out.
I just found him. And then he's going to tackle her.
The thing that we're doing is balancing comfort and challenge.
See, the boyfriend walks in to the bedroom and
You know,
those
one
two are
of the
just
really
fucking.
great
The
things
cat's
that I'm
licking her
seeing
asshole.
is that
Cat
you
guy is fucking his
have a
girlfriend.
relationship
Yeah.
with him.
Going, he's cured.
Yeah, he's fine.
And he's sucking the ringworm out of her.
And then he goes, what? What? This is my technique. What?
That's what we do. I'm gaining the cat's trust.
You should have read the fine print. This is what I do.
That's
What?
how they talk to you. Every
If I'm
time they touch
fucking
him
your girlfriend,
in a certain
see,
way,
the
they put an
cat
energy
will
into
trust me.
And without having a constructive out for that energy, it just
Is
builds
this guy
and
still
builds.
babbling?
When his tail switches around, he's
Yeah.
letting you know energetically,
Yeah.
I am like
Is
a
he?
balloon ready to pop.
Great.
Oh, man.
And sure enough, Bear got really overstimulated and back under the bed again to a safe place where he can
Leave him
decompress.
I get overstimulated and go under the
go in
bed.
there.
And I come
I just
all
wanna
over
fill you
myself.
in on some of the things that I saw in there. Bear is a confident cat when he doesn't feel
How
cornered.
do you know?
When he's not under something.
How do you
I want
know?
him to be up.
What do you mean?
I want to see Bear
Just
have
making
access
shit
to
up.
What do you mean when
vertical
he feels
spaces.
cornered?
This
This
way
is
he
supposed
can
to be a
observe
safe
people
place.
from
It's
his
home.
He has confidence knowing
Right.
that he can move around his space
Yes.
without being threatened, without being trapped.
Right.
This way, we can start introducing
I think it's the
people,
other cat,
family,
the dog.
friends, strangers, without him
Yes,
beating up
absolutely.
anybody.
No,
in the
this
process.
guy's-
I
he's
would
right.
love to see this room where he can traverse up here
What?
and go around this room without touching the floor. So that
What?
when somebody
They
walks
gotta
in the
build
house,
a fucking-
he's up,
So he can attack
he's
from
looking
above?
around,
Yeah.
He's saying, welcome. You know what I mean?
Yes, of course.
He doesn't feel that need to run because there's escape
Do
routes
they
everywhere,
honestly have to
and
put
there's places
something
for him to
up
go.
so this
next
cat
thing
can
that we're
walk
going to
along the
do
walls?
is start to work with the concept that in cats, a natural release is to hunt and kill
I
things.
think you guys should
If
move
they
out
can't hunt and kill,
get an
when they
apartment
wake
and
up
leave the house for
from
the
their
cat.
sleep, programmed
He needs
to
his
hunt
own
and kill,
place.
He
they're
needs
gonna
his
hunt
own
and kill
space.
something.
Yeah, he doesn't like you.
know, and that's going to be your legs or your hands or your friends. So the first thing that I want to bring out is my favorite toy. Play.
It's a big butt
is
plug.
crucial.
Yeah.
We're programming
Vibrating
his body
butt
to
plug.
wake
It's a dildo
up,
with Nixon's
hunt
face on the head.
something, hunt, catch, kill, eat. Right?
I don't know,
We
what do you
give
want
him
to do
a
with
meaty
this?
treat or meal.
I don't even
and
care
then
anymore.
he's going
hear the
Go right
cutest
to the
thing
end and see what happened.
I have to go. Do you want to hear the cutest
Aw.
thing?
Yeah.
When I was a kid,
Yeah.
and I was talking about my cat, I think I've told this story, but instead of personality, I would say he has catnality.
You.
How cute is that?
Was that in Metuchen?
I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Where you
Take
going,
it easy,
Jimmy?
Jim.
I gotta work.
Jim's got a gig.
Is it a good gig?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'll be back tomorrow.
Remember, take a little sandpaper so the hole doesn't make splinters in your lips.
I always make it so big that there's no way a cock could fit all the way in and jam the sides.
So the gentlemen can pull their balls through, too.
Yeah, it's not a glory hole if you can't yank the bag through.
Yank the bag through.
That'd be horrible. Funk.
Yank the bag through.
Take it easy, Jimmy.
All right, Jimmy, see you tomorrow, man.
There he goes.
How much
Jim
longer
Norton.
on this cat piece?
I don't even care. I just want to see maybe the end of this segment
All right, I'll fast forward.
see how nice the cat is. You think the cat will be nice, or it'll be like
Oh,
one
wow,
of those
it's
things where you can
long.
tell that he's like still fucked up?
Wait, we might be near the end. Is that around the end?
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Hey,
Jackson, come
what's
on
up,
in.
Hannah?
Oh, here's the
Hey,
update.
Jackson, how are you?
I'm great, man. How are you doing?
I'm pretty good.
I am absolutely stunned and over the moon.
Cat's sitting up there.
That's his new favorite place up there.
Nice.
This is exactly what I was hoping for.
Really?
Bear is on top of the cabinet now. He's relaxed. He's confident.
There we go.
Most importantly, he's owning the room.
You didn't get to see this side of him before.
No, I've never seen this.
Plus, when he's up there like that, and he's up here and he's more relaxed, then my dog, Frankie, can be more relaxed too.
He is just learning right now that life can be led without hypervigilance.
No, he's
I just
not.
can't believe that cat who was under the bed when I first came over, who really beat my hand up.
The black and white footage of the
Is
the
the
horrible
same
times.
cat exposing his belly to me and giving me lovey eyes?
How about you go up
I'm
and pet
pretty
it?
blown away.
How about you fucking
That is
pet
all
it?
we wanted to show him. That's all I wanted to show him.
We had some people over the other night, some friends and family, and we
They're in the
caught some of it
hospital
on
now.
camera.
Did you really?
Yeah, and there was actually some improvements.
Good. Can I see it?
Oh, no, they're talking about improvements.
Improvements.
That means there's
people
still
were over?
problems.
I had my mom and my two sisters and my stepdad and Johnny.
And me. And Frank.
And Frank.
To see him lying on his back like that, surrounded by people, basically saying to all of you, I'm vulnerable.
You
to
can't
you, which
touch
is what
this
that
cat still.
Universal cat
They're
body language means,
bullshitting.
to
Yeah.
expose
The
their
woman
midline, is astounding. I am absolutely over the moon about Hannah's progress with Bear, about her energetic approach
All those
to him.
words.
But now I want to see
There's
how
still
she
some
can
work
do
to
with
be
play.
done.
Yeah.
Wow, the cat jumps up on things.
Good boy.
They had to clear off their mantle for the cat.
In the room, he has
Fuck
no reason to
you.
feel trapped or threatened anymore. His confidence is back, and now we can all see that playful cat that Hannah remembers.
Playful cat, go up,
I mean,
go
this is
up,
amazing
scratch him on the head.
Because
Yeah.
Frankie is sitting right
Give him a
here.
shucka.
Doesn't even care.
No. And there's
Look
really
at his body
nothing
language.
that can
His
bother him
arms
right
tucked
now.
in, his legs are close
Exactly.
together.
Frankie's not going to get in his way.
I really think this has been a positive experience.
Positive
We've spent a lot more time together. Johnny will stay without having to pack up his bags and leave.
This is why I love what I do. Take a
what
cat
do
who
you
most
do?
would think is a lost cause and totally turn his life around.
Over here, Bear. Jackson's taught me how to speak cat, so I feel like I can actually
that's
read
good.
his body language
Can ya?
and better anticipate
cat is a
what
monster.
he's going
What does the cat
to do.
say?
Yeah.
So I know how to react to Bear.
Cat's a monster. They didn't show anyone else but her touching the cat. Obviously, it's a mess.
Another lunatic cat. I don't know. What do you think?
Oh no! If I'm fucking dealing with that,
I was ready to say I was wrong.
I'll drop
but-
kick it.
But how he was talking there's still problems.
There's huge problems.
There's still huge problems. But they had it's a TV show. They got to make it
course.
all nice in the end.
Most telling thing: no one touched the cat.
Yeah, they need 2 minutes where the cat's behaving, and then look,
Yeah,
see,
yeah.
And-
She's
end of
playing
the
with
story.
it. They made the big thing that she was wiggling a fucking thing on a stick, and the fucking cat jumped up on something. Any cat will do that.
Right.
The lion will do that.
Notice she's still 8 feet away from the cat.
Exactly.
This is a fishing rod, basically.
Jeez.
I don't know. Good luck to you, Aunt. I think that's your future. I can't wait.
I need the cat daddy.
You do.
You will be honest, and you will come in here with the turn,
Oh,
right?
absolutely. I'll let you know.
There's going to be a turn.
A turn?
Where one day you go, all right, look, and you're going to just roll up your sleeve.
Well,
and,
I got a few wounds.
Yeah, you got basic
right there.
cat ones. That's fine.
Little wound there.
Yeah, that's
here.
normal. That's normal, though.
Yeah.
But I can't wait for the day the turn. Look, man, I'm scared shitless in my own home.
Yeah. Well, I get him to stop. I grab his head, right?
Yeah.
And I grab his body, and I push him down on the couch, and I'll hold him there and be like, no! And just hold him there for a while, and then let him up. And if he does again, I do it again. I'm superior. I'm the alpha male. You got to alpha male those little motherfuckers. And then he fucking walks away after a little while.
I goes, oh, okay.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I can't fuck with this guy. Fuck. Yeah. But he's good. He doesn't scratch the shit. He doesn't scratch the furniture. You know, he doesn't pull all that
He's gonna, though.
shit.
He doesn't do that at all? He doesn't need everything?
He doesn't do the kneading thing at all.
Why?
None of that. I don't know.
That breed doesn't do it, maybe?
I don't know. If he ever scratches anything, it's only his little cat house that he's got. And he fucking scratches on that, but he doesn't scratch any of the furniture, the rugs, nothing. Yeah.
All right. I think you got to get his nails removed.
No, I clip him. I clipped him the other day. He was a little more energetic than he was the first time I clipped him when he was little.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Now I grab him, I put him like between my knees, and I'm fucking trying to grab one hand. He's going, meow! And I'm like, clip, 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 clip.
But that's what you would do if they try to take your guns away.
Oh, yeah.
That's his
what
guns. That's his guns. You're trying to take away his weapons.
I'm the Governor Cuomo of fucking cats of the house. Exactly.
So I think you should understand that one. All right. Why is the only pussy we talk about is cats?
Oh, are you really gonna?
What?
I bounce people from
Matt,
the Pal Talk room for making the pussy/cat joke.
What's up?
Hey, why are we only talking about pussycats anymore? Isn't there any other kind of pussy we can talk about?
I don't understand.
If we replaced the kitty cat with, like, some 18-year-old stank in the store, it would be much better.
18-year-old stank. You know,
no, stank, not stank.
That's what I meant.
Stank.
I heard stank. Who the fuck talks like that?
Jesus.
I know who. Douchebags.
Is it the douchebag
yes.
kind of a...
Mike, what are you doing?
Hey, talk about some 18-year-old stank.
I was...
what a degrading fucking term.
I was very entertained by this whole animal break. I think we got a lot done here.
Oh, fucking cat daddy.
Matt, Mike. What's your name? Matt? All right, Matt. All right, we'll try to get some 18-year-old stank on the show. And what do we do with the 18-year-old stank when it comes in here?
Whatever you guys want. I trust your creativity.
Yeah.
I see.
Apparently not.
Stank.
All right. All right. Thanks, Matt.
Hey, have a good one, fellas.
All right.
There's someone that I can't picture him with a girl. Like, you can't be like, yeah,
I got myself some stank last night.
I'm going out with some stank tonight.
You know what that means.
You know, she's going to want dinner and shit like that, but I'm just going to fuck her in her stank.
What is stank? Is it skank / what?
No, I would assume he means
some good pussy,
vagina.
Right? Stank some good pussy.
Right.
Where it smells, but not in a bad way, right?
What a fucking douchebag.
Can we call him a tool?
He's a tool.
You're a tool.
He's a douchebag. Oh, God. What an awful word. E-Rock?
Remember DeRosa said that to me in Montreal when I saw him downstairs at the bar?
Did he?
Oh, right. Yeah, I do.
He was going to check out all this stank.
I think people that use the word stank don't really get a lot of pussy.
No, I am willing to bet they do not get a lot.
And that's their cover-up. And I'm not saying they're not getting pussy because they're mysterious. They're just not getting the pussy, so they have to use words like stank.
It's like nugget.
All right.
That word.
Wait, what?
Stank.
What's wrong with nugget?
It's equal to nugget in the kind of category.
What's wrong with nugget?
It's terrible. Just conjures up the image of that last little fucking dollop of shit that falls in the toilet.
That's why it's called a nugget.
It goes bloop.
Or the piece that didn't flush that it comes back.
Ah, yes, the nugget. Terrible.
Or sometimes the nugget's just a little cork being popped, and then all hell breaks loose. You could have a nugget to begin the whole process, or you could have it as the last.
It could be
last bit of something.
Is that like
after
fucking?
you had sex with some stink?
It's the same rules as aloha.
Yes.
You could say it coming or going.
Yes,
like
exactly.
hello or goodbye.
You know what I'm talking about, though.
Yes,
sometimes you got a rough one, and all of a sudden the cork pops. Finally.
Thank God.
All right.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about some other things.
Oh, yeah. I'd like to
we do have Jocktober.
Get a little Jocktober in.
You do want to do Jocktober?
Oh, yeah.
You sure?
We missed yesterday. And
how was the DL, and how was the John Lithgow?
DL fun, great as usual. I like when DL comes in. He's a fun fucking guy.
Very funny guy.
Yeah. And John Lithgow, very, he's an actor. Very, sort of, he was a little, I don't want to say uptight because he was fine. What's that? Because I made a couple of jokes and
reserved.
Yes, reserved.
Well, he doesn't want to fuck up his career.
He's a little reserved. He's got like a shitload of kids' books out. I was like, oh, what inspired you to write a kid's book? He goes, oh, I wrote 10 of them. And I turned the book over, and there he is with 10 of his books. I'm like, oh, shit, maybe I should have known that.
Why would you? I
would know because I should have read the fucking bio.
I guess.
I never read the bio.
Turned the book over and saw the cover.
Maybe
all the
that.
other books on
Maybe
the back.
that.
No, but it's John Lithgow. You would have known he was writing books. So why don't we
yeah.
know that he's writing kids' books? Are they fucking not doing well?
No, I think they do very well.
Name one.
I don't know.
Because I'll tell you right now, I got 2 kids and easily 200 kids' books in my house right now. No
damn
joke.
it.
And I know I don't have a John Lithgow.
No?
What books did he write, E-Rock?
Like
I don't know the books, but I know his music did real well. The kids' songs.
Yeah, he does
What
like
kids' songs?
He had a big kids album about
it's
10 years
crazy.
ago. Some songs from the bathtub or something like that.
Look at all of his books.
Let me see his books. I'll tell you. Nope.
I got 2 dogs.
Nope.
Oh.
Not in my house.
Macabre.
Nope.
No.
Marsupial Sue.
I was reading some fucking Dr. Seuss the other day.
Yeah.
That's just utter nonsense.
Well, yeah.
All the made-up animal names
kind of
and
his
words
gig.
and shit. I
Utter
know. I
nonsense.
know it was his gig, but I don't have to accept it.
No.
It was that 1 fish, 2 fish, green fish, blue, whatever the
fish,
fuck,
blue
red
fish.
fish, blue
Red
fish.
fish, blue fish.
You ever read that?
He needed the money.
I was reading it, and I had
It's
told
not
my
meant
kid,
for you.
I'm reading it to my kid, and I had to finally tell him this is nonsense. Let's get a better book.
Oh. He says people call him John Cleese
Why?
when he walks down the street. He kind of does have a John Cleese look about him when you see him in person. A little bit. Like you can mistake him for him. He does all these readings. He's going to be in Huntington.
Really?
At the book review.
The good old book review.
Yeah, he's going to do a little thing where he does a little musical stuff for the kids. And
Aunt did plug the restaurant.
Jimmy did, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Jimmy did.
Jimmy did. He said, "Oh, that's right down the road from."
Why didn't you
FH
plug
Wrangler."
it?
Because Jimmy did.
Oh.
And then,
I have to go there. I haven't been there in a while.
ooh. And then, yeah, because I said something like, he said, "Do I have kids?" And I said, "No, my womb is barren."
Right.
And
That's funny.
He didn't, right, yeah.
Why wouldn't he laugh at that?
I said I had a couple of other ones, and
Is he a funny guy, you think?
well,
Or is he like a serious guy?
He's a nice man.
he's a nice man.
He's a legend.
There you
He's been
go.
around forever.
A nice man. We talked a lot about the Twilight Zone movie and his Nightmare at 30,000 Feet
Right
as
on.
compared to A Nightmare at 20,000 Feet with Shatner.
Sure.
And the fact that Shatner was in Third Rock from the Sun. And we talked about Bill Shatner a little bit.
But why do they have to pump it up 10,000 feet?
Well, because I guess, back in the Twilight Zone days, the original one, that was pretty much cruising altitude.
All right, but
And
let's
then
just make it 20,000.
35,000 feet was cruising altitude during the...
Doesn't matter if it's more than 100 feet off the ground.
Well, Nightmare at 100 feet doesn't sound very scary. It could be, you're on some kind of a platform or a ladder. There's a man on the rung.
But 20,000 to 30,000 makes a difference.
It's pretty scary because you're up there. You're not landing soon, is what it is. Like 35,000 feet, you're like, there's a nightmare, something's happening. It's not like, well, at least we're landing and I'll get off of this thing.
When do you hate when you're flying? Like, when do you hate it? I hate when they go really high. My stupid brain. I'm like, if we're just above the clouds, I'm like, oh, okay, I like
Really
this.
high. I hate when they go really high.
But when you look down and the clouds are way the fuck down,
Oh, yeah.
I hate that.
You don't like that?
No, I feel way more secure when I'm just above the clouds.
I like the whole procedure.
You like going
everything.
way high?
Yeah.
I love when they finally level out.
I like being on that plane, fucking first class, getting my drink on.
I know it's all nonsense.
Eating.
But when you're coming in for landing and you're just above the clouds and then you go under the clouds, but you're still a good 1,000 feet off the ground, I just feel very safe at that point.
Well,
but that's nonsense.
Most crashes occur right near the ground.
Right near the ground. All right. Well, we're going to talk about Loda.
And
Joe Loda.
And de Blasio had their debate, I guess, and they got at each other. And, of course, de Blasio pulling out the race card again. Boy, he loves his son's afro.
No. That
happened?
sneaky fuck is now getting his daughter involved, who also is,
Oh, of course.
Of that same origin.
His wife is so black.
Right.
That his kids barely got any of his whiteness.
Yeah. Have you seen the daughter's commercial yet? It just
No.
Popped. It just popped. It might have popped just yesterday.
Oh, we'll have to see that. He's
It's a whole thing.
Two guns.
And then she makes fun of her brother for getting all the attention. And it's like, hey, what about me?
Really?
He's pulling another black kid.
Uh-huh.
Because he knows how well the Afro Kid did. So he's
Oh,
like, all right, Afro Kid, now I go with the daughter.
Afro Kid. Afro Kid.
We'll play it after the break.
Yes, find that one, Sam. We'll play it after the break.
This spot just hit either yesterday or the day before. And, of course, de Blasio and Loda.
Some pretty surprising things came from the debate.
We got one clip. It's for the mayor thing.
Mayor!
In New York City, for the people that don't know. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, damn.
We'll play the commercial next. But
Imus would get in trouble describing her hair.
It's a bit...
not kempt.
Her hair's a bit...
E-Rock, what's the matter with you? Hit it.
I was seeing where he was going with it.
Thanks for calling the Opie and Anthony FU line. Here's the latest batch of FUs. Fuck you!
This fuck you is for Anthony. I'm walking around like a retarded person going, love boot, over and over and over, and I can't stop. Fuck you, Anthony.
Fuck you!
Hi, this is Sal, and I'd like to give a big fuck you to me, because I like giant dicks right out my pooper. I want you to fuck me so hard that you bleach my teeth when you come.
Fuck you!
This fuck you goes out to everyone on the show. I know you saw this coming. I'm sure this is not going to be the only one. But you ended the show right before the fucking total of what Opie is going to have to pay E-Rock for his forgiveness. Fuck you guys, you bunch of dicks.
Fuck you!
Da 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 da. Slabo, slabo. Da 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 da. Eat the whole day long. Fuck you, Eric. Slabo!
Fuck you!
Opie and Anthony and Jimmy and Opie. Stop saying the word "and." It's a nice fucking head. Shut the fuck up with "and" just say "and." Thank you. Fuck.
Fuck you!
I got a big fuck you out to my former best friend who fucking sent a video of me getting a lap dance to my fucking wife. You fucking cocksucker. Fuck you.
Fuck you! Call the Opie and Anthony FU line. 866-FU line 1. That's 866-FU line 1. The guys are back from the toilet.
And now, back to our show.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
What the hell is this?
I don't know. What is this, E-Rock?
Foster the People.
All right. Sounds good.
There's a song that they're using for a commercial now. I can't tell you the product or anything like that. But I did notice in the background of this song, very subtly, is Godzilla's roar.
Really? They're sampling it?
Yeah. Godzilla's fucking
Now I
roar
gotta
is
hear
sampled.
this.
I think it's some kind of, maybe a car or insurance. I don't know. But it's there. Thought it was pretty cool. I heard it. I was like, oh.
Does anyone know the commercial?
I don't know.
Because we're about to talk about the other. Oh, yeah, that's the classic.
That's it. It's the very beginning of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, play the very beginning. Right there. That is sampled.
Oh, wow.
In a song.
Now I need to know.
I know, right?
A song in a commercial.
Oh, I wish somebody...
So actually someone sampled the for a song.
Yeah, yeah.
And then now they're using that song in a commercial?
It's in a commercial. It's so underneath the song, though. It's
Got
like
it.
barely there, but growing up, such a Godzilla fan. What song is... Oh, is that what it is?
That's from 2007.
Oh, okay. It might be an older song. Who knows?
Might be an older song that they're just reworking to a commercial now.
Oh,
You excited for the new Godzilla movie?
Oh, I heard about that, right? It's
Bryan Cranston's in it.
Yeah, and it's more classic Godzilla than
it sticks to the original
the stupid
story and the
fucking
type than
first Bueller version.
Yeah.
You don't like the remake?
No, I didn't.
That was a bust.
It wasn't Godzilla.
It was such a shame, I know.
It was some other fucking iguana monster.
It was great up until you actually saw it, like when you saw the West Side Highway being ripped up
Yeah,
with the
yeah,
piers.
yeah.
But then when you actually saw it, it's just, oh, it's a big lizard.
Yeah, it looked like fucking an iguana. I don't want that. I want Godzilla.
There was no Cloverfield.
I like when Godzilla used to get mad and he'd fucking shake his hands. Get all mad, his head would go, and he'd fucking shit like a professional wrestler. He's like, why
He was
you?"
hulking up.
And then he fucking like, they'd have him run and then go to drop kick some other monster, and he'd just be flying through the air like on his back.
It was believable,
with his
though.
tail dragging on the ground. It looked ridiculous.
No, it was very believable.
But it was
and his spikes would glow from charging up.
it was great. I remember one time I was watching Godzilla when I was a kid, and it was the original Godzilla, the black and white one, where they shoehorned Raymond Burr in to help with the American audience. He wasn't even in it. It was like a Godzilla movie made in Japan, and then they wanted to sell it in America, so they refilmed. They filmed scenes of Raymond Burr kind of looking out a window going, oh, my God.
Right.
We need
to
some
say
English
like,
in
yeah,
this.
yeah, to say like, oh, look, Raymond Burr's here. So I was watching that one, and my father was in the kitchen with all his friends, and they're drinking and talking and stuff. And I remember at the end, spoiler alert, Godzilla dies.
Oh, fuck.
The scientist uses his oxygen destroyer, and it goes in the water and bubbles, and you see Godzilla like laying on the bottom, and then there's bubbles, and the bubbles die down, and then you see Godzilla's skeleton laying on the bottom.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so they didn't leave you guessing. Like, all of a sudden
No.
they show one bubble, like, maybe he's still alive.
No.
And then the credits roll?
The
No.
credits roll.
He was
so-
definitely dead.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I was so fucking upset about this and heartbroken.
No.
That I got done. I didn't cry. I know. Whew. I didn't cry. But I walked in after the movie was over.
Yeah.
And my father goes, oh, how was Godzilla?
Yeah.
How was the movie? How did it end? What happened? And I couldn't say that Godzilla died, so I went, oh, they put him in suspended animation. Because I didn't want to even accept the fact that they had killed him. I wanted him in suspended animation.
But he didn't call you faggot? Were you crying, any of that shit?
Let me think.
You were able to control your emotions that time?
That memory right there has no faggot in it whatsoever. The next time I hear you cry like that, you better have an arrow in your chest. None of that.
And very good news. You know how you're trying to figure out the song that's being sampled?
Oh, yeah.
Well, we got Thor in Jersey.
Okay.
And he's got the answer. Thor, what's up?
Hey.
Hello, fellas.
Hey, buddy.
It's Boys to Cult's Godzilla, obviously, and it's a car commercial. It starts off with some little pussy kid, and then all of a sudden it's, they have the Godzilla sound, and then the song comes on, and it's some badass car.
It wasn't Blue Oyster Cult's Godzilla.
That's the only reason why.
Blue Oyster Cult.
I know Godzilla by Blue Oyster Cult.
Yeah, that's the only reason why.
No.
The only reason we took your call was to make you look stupid.
I know Godzilla. I know the song.
Ant's talking about a newer song that has just a part of the sample in it.
Yes, it's a new song that samples the sound right at the just the beginning of the sound.
We know Soft White Underbelly, sir.
Jeez, I've seen them perform this so many times. I can't even count.
I've seen huh?
It's Godzilla.
How many times you see Blue Oyster Cult?
I can't even tell you.
I officially never saw Blue Oyster Cult.
It had to be.
I saw Soft White Underbelly.
At Hammerheads?
No, the one in Roslyn there. The
My Father's Place?
My Father's Place. It was a big secret show by Soft White Underbelly, but of course everyone knew Soft White Underbelly was Godzilla.
Dude, that's Blue Oyster Cult. It's like, yeah, I know.
I mean, Blue Oyster Cult, right.
Yeah.
I used to like Blue Oyster Cult.
Oh, no. I fucking loved Blue Oyster Cult. They were great.
How deep you go with the band?
Pretty deep.
Really?
Pretty deep. Yeah, Flaming Telepaths.
Nope. Meaning I don't think I know it.
7 Screaming Disbusters. Astronomy.
Astronomy, I know.
ME-262.
I know the Veterans of the Psychic Wars.
Yes, of course.
I know that one.
It's good shit, man.
Burning for You?
I'm Burning for You. It was one of their hits.
Yeah.
The odd thing is, Eric Bloom was the singer for Blue Oyster Cult. He sang like 99.9% of their songs, but the 2 hits they had, it was pretty much
the other guy?
Donald Roser, yeah.
I didn't know this. Until right
Buck
now.
Dahmer singing the hits.
Wait, he wasn't the... Oh, wow.
Yeah, he sang Burning for You.
I don't know this.
Yeah.
Wait, the 2 hits were by the other guy that doesn't really sing?
Burning for You and Don't Fear the Reaper.
Right.
Was Buck Dahmer, who's the guitar player, but not really the singer.
So the other douche sings all the songs
All
that
the
didn't really
songs
make it, and then he has to kind of step backwards and let the other guy have...
Exactly.
Oh, that is so bad.
Yeah.
Why didn't I know this one?
I don't know. It's just...
And is that how it works in concert? All of a sudden, like, the guy that's been working his ass off singing now has to step backwards and let this guy get the glory for singing the hits?
And I liked Eric Bloom's voice better. He had more of a rock voice.
What's the #1 Eric Bloom song?
Oh, man. What would be, like, the #1 Eric Bloom
See, he didn't even come close to having a hit?
No, really, if you think about it.
That is so fucked up. I didn't know this.
Not really a big, like... Damn, right?
I just assume this is
the
lead singer.
No, this was Buck Dahmer singing this one. He's got a more melodic, and Eric Bloom had a more raspy rock and roll kind of voice.
So who sang Godzilla?
I think that was Eric Bloom. Okay, that might have been Eric Bloom.
Godzilla's a pretty big song.
Yeah. Not like this, though.
No.
This was a big one. And Don't Fear the Reaper was really big.
This is like soft rock now.
Yeah.
If you think about it.
Listen right here.
You would consider this soft rock.
Oh, yeah.
Very easy riffs.
This plays on a light station now.
It has to.
Yeah.
Do you know for sure, or are you just saying?
No, I'm just saying.
Oh, you're just saying what I just
probably
said.
would. Even then, though, this was kind of one of their more mellow songs. Don't Fear the Reaper and this were kind of their ballads, if you think about it.
Sure.
But the Eric Bloom songs, shit like that. ME-262.
Man, I just did not know that.
Yeah.
That's Buck Dahmer.
Yeah.
So why didn't they let
Eric Bloom's
sing
just
other
playing
shit?
guitar like, fuck.
All right, it'll be my turn again, but they're not going to know the next one.
They're not going to know fucking...
How do you do that? This guy sings the big hit, and then it's like, okay, thank you
I
for that.
know.
Now I'll continue singing the rest of these crap songs that didn't do
He's
well.
going to sing fucking, all right. Eric, do Cities on Flame.
With rock and roll.
My heart is bled and my lips are cold.
That's a cool song.
Oh, of course it is. It's great.
And who does that one?
Play some Cities on Flame.
Is that Eric Bloom?
That's Eric Bloom.
Okay, so
now let's get yeah.
So you're not... I mean, he had some songs.
But
he had
not
the
radio
B-level
hits.
songs.
Yeah. Crank this fucker up.
Some stations played this.
This was good shit.
It's not riff, man. The fuzzy guitar.
Yeah.
Here's Mr. Kumia checking in. Joey.
Well, tell him to hold on until we...
All right, hold on a second, Joey. We got to hear the vocals. Hold on a second. Hold on.
This isn't Eric Bloom.
No, that's Joe Bouchard.
Joe Bouchard. Eric did the live version, right, or something?
Wait, so who's Joe Bouchard now?
He's the ex-drummer.
They threw him a bone.
Bouchard.
So they gave him a song, too. That was
threw him a bone.
Kind of popular.
Yeah.
So what song did Eric Bloom sing as the lead singer of Blue Oyster Cult, Joe?
Eric Bloom sings. He sings live versions of everything on Your Feet Are on Your Knees, the live version, the live album.
Oh, the live version.
He does like Dominance to Submission. He does. He sings Godzilla. He sings Godzilla live.
Yeah.
But was it his song on the record?
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's not. It didn't fucking do as well as Burning for You and Don't Fear the Reaper.
Yeah, no, those were their major. Yeah, those were their usual.
And this one, which was a kind of a cool song, he didn't do either.
No, this wasn't. Doesn't he? Didn't he do this live though, Eric?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, he was the live version of that song is way more popular than the studio.
Yeah. The studio version
came out when I was like 14.
Oh man,
I was 14 years old.
That's back in the 40s when I think Hitler was still running things. Yeah,
that was a long time ago.
Yeah, Joe actually knows those guys now.
Yeah, we were
Blue Oyster Cult guys.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I auditioned for the band bass playing, to play bass for them about. I guess it was about 15, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Wow. And, I was way too tall.
He was too tall. They loved.
I remember this story.
I knew every song.
They loved how he played, but he was too tall because they're a bunch of pipsqueaks.
I remember they're really short.
They couldn't have some fucking.
I met him at Sparks, I think, was it?
One of those places, right? Sparks, Spit,
No, I think it
Cheers.
was Sparks, and I remember I couldn't believe how short they were.
Yeah.
They played all those joints.
Joe, do you believe then that was their excuse?
That wasn't it. That was the reason.
You were that much taller than them?
Yeah, I'm 6'1". They're all like 5'5".
Yeah, they're little guys.
Ridiculous.
They didn't want some towering bass player over there.
And they ended up choosing a guy named Danny Miranda, who was like right around their size.
No kidding.
Danny Miranda went on to play with Queen, the new Queen. He went on to play with those guys.
I got someone on the line saying there's a Joel Rifkin angle. Was he really an early guitar player for Blue Oyster Cult? There's no way that's true.
Get out of here.
All right, hold on, Joe. Hold on. I got to hear this.
Yes, let me hear this.
Devin, come on, bro.
Devin.
What do you got on this?
Hey, look, I grew up on Long Island, and I just remember back in the day when all that was going on, that one of my mom's friends or whatever actually told me that he was one of the early guitarists for Blue Oyster Cult.
Come on.
Joe Rifkin.
Hey, that's all I heard, man. I don't know if it's true or not.
Do you know, coincidentally enough, OJ played with the OJs.
All right, Devin, thanks.
All right, guys, have a good
That's just one of those
It was absurd.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
I wouldn't even call it absurd. That's something you could get past people. You could absolutely start that rumor and people would bite.
Yeah, that's like a...
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
Do you know who Marilyn Manson is? Do you ever watch The Wonder Years? Yeah. No, I swear you're fucking Kevin Arnold's friend. Paul, thank you. You're right.
Good old
Well,
Paul.
those guys went from selling out stadiums to pretty much playing the same venues I play now.
Yeah,
well, that's what I mean. Sparks was a small place when I saw him.
You saw them at, that place in Huntington?
I just saw them at State Theater down in Virginia not long ago.
Right. And how are they?
Like, 500-seater. They were good, but it's only Eric and Donald, really. I mean, the rest of the band is long since gone or dead. Alan Lanier just died.
Oh, Jesus.
Although he did look dead for years.
Jeez.
He was the keyboard player, guitar,
Well, when does Joel Rifkin get out? Maybe he could rejoin the band.
They need him now.
They need the guy. Come on.
Gotta get Joel out of fucking prison. Let's do this.
Oh, what an asshole. I love those stories, man. You got any plugs there, Joe, before we hang up on you?
Do I? Yeah.
Joe's always plugging.
I'm drawing a blank. Go to notyou2.com. Figure it out.
All right.
There you go, Joe, notyou2.com. You coming to my Halloweeny party?
Hell yeah. I'm gonna be at your house Saturday for a poker game.
Yeah, we got poker. What, this Saturday, right?
This coming Saturday.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Joe, I follow you on the Twitter there. So you go down to Atlantic City a lot to do the poker?
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
What are you doing it weekly, it seems?
Almost, just about. I walk away in the black every time, so
He's
good.
really a good poker player, Joe. It's fucking, it's crazy. He was pretty much average for a long time. You'd play him and you could win, or you lose. Pretty basic. And then he hit this like click up, where all of a sudden he got really fucking good at playing poker.
You know what it all took? It took learning how to fold.
No shit, right? You gotta have discipline.
How to fold.
Table discipline.
Hands. Man, the last couple of weeks were ridiculous. I just hitting hands that I'd never, they're dream hands.
Yeah, when you get good hands, it's fucking makes it a lot easier.
Yeah.
But you got to know how to play your shitty hands too sometimes.
But let me ask you this: how many hands, a percentage of hands you should fold in a basic game of poker?
How many hands should you fold?
I bet it's 90. I bet it's
Well,
90%.
it really depends on how long you're sitting there, because there are guys that do like.
I know.
I did a 16-hour stretch this last.
I'm just talking like a basic game, hanging out with your friends. I don't know, 6 to 8 people at the table.
I would say, you know what? Better than half your hands you're folding.
Oh, absolutely, man. There are sometimes you're throwing in the middle for 10 deals in a row.
That takes ridiculous discipline, because you at a point you just want to play. So you're like, fuck
I
it,
know
I'll just play
you
this
want to
stupid
put
hand.
that's just it. Some
I know,
people
and
just wanna play.
that's where you become dumb.
And then you get these people that they go in with these shitty hands and fucking suck out, and you're sitting there going, God damn.
Sometimes pre-flop, if you have a limp pot you're finding that every hand you have a table that's just producing a limp pot. It costs you, like at a 2-5 table, it costs you $5 to get in, and I'll go in with anything at that point. $5.
Of course,
sit at a 5 table with a couple of grand in front of you.
Yeah.
You go in for $5 and see what you flop. And I was winning with 6 deuce off suit.
Of course, if it's just the big blind and it's a cheap fucking blind, of course you're gonna see the flop.
But down in Atlantic City, where you're in the poker room with all those tables, you're folding well over 75% of your hands, probably.
A lot of hands, but like I said, it depends on the table. I was at a table of fish. I mean, if you're at a table with a bunch of guys that really, that don't know how to play
anything.
The big saying is, if you can't spot the sucker at the table within the first 5 minutes, you're probably it.
Yeah.
Wow.
So if you see guys at a table that are playing badly, or just limp pot every time, no raise pre-flop, you're going to play.
Yeah, you're going to play everything.
You're going to play more than 50% of your hands. You may fold right after the flop. Seeing that you caught nothing, and you throw your $5 away. But. That's really,
at least you're playing it though. You're in the game.
You're in the game. For the flop at least. By the way, Eric Bloom is on Twitter at Eric Bloom, and he's also up on Facebook. He's my pal on Facebook.
Say hi.
That's pretty cool.
All right, man. Not you too.
Right.
NotYou2.com.
Yeah.
They'll tell you where we're going to be the next few weeks.
Cool, man.
All right.
All right, guys.
Thanks, Joe.
Later.
This just in: Ted Kaczynski.
Yeah.
Drummer of Procol Hammer.
Really?
Harem.
Oh, Procol Harum. Fuck. Yeah. Ted Kaczynski. The Unabomber was actually the
original
drummer the
of
original.
Procol Harum.
Well, of course, the original drummer.
Original. You guys say original.
Yeah, because
and then it works.
They got replaced.
But then again, you also got to get the name of the band right, too, for the joke to work.
Although I want to see Procol Hammer now. They sound pretty rocking.
Fucking heating up right now.
E-Rock comment?
All confident, I go, Procol Hammer? What an asshole.
E-Rock?
Yes. That commercial you were talking about, was it a Motorola commercial?
I don't know.
Because somebody was writing me that it's one of Kanye West's new songs.
Is it a Kanye?
It's the song that Sam uses for his open, Black Skinhead.
That rip-off artist.
If Sam used it for his open, that's odd, because I never heard...
Hey, why do we give a fuck that they got engaged, by the way?
I don't even fucking know about
It was
this.
like breaking news.
Was it?
It wasn't even just a little side story at the end of a dumb news program. It was basically breaking news that those two got engaged. Why the fuck do we give a
I don't know.
And then what do you do with that info? What do you do? Oh, wow.
What do you do?
Oh, wow, you hear? Did you hear?
Yeah, wow. Big whoop.
Right.
Big whoop.
Fuck.
Is that it, Sam? Go to the beginning.
It's not in the beginning.
No? Well, then it's not it.
Yeah.
No, that ain't it.
That's some Gary Glitter shit going on in the background.
No, this isn't.
It's just scream. It's just people.
That's why we
dumb.
don't.
That's a sideways Gary Glitter, though.
It is. Gay.
They're too scared to use the original because you know what that
yeah.
means. That means you might be into some fucking
kid touching.
Some kid touching. So you got to make a sideways version because we all want to use that song because it is a great fucking song.
People were asking me on Twitter, "Hey Anthony, what's the name of that documentary you were talking about the other day with the?" Nambla, and I just don't answer them because it's creepy.
Way.
I see these guys, and I'm like,
sounds very baiting.
Find it yourself.
It does sound baiting.
Yeah, what's the name of that? Oh, it's Chicken Hawk.
Oh, and if you like Chicken Hawk, well, let me tell you a few other things.
Here's another.
You should check out
another film you should.
I'm gonna mail you some
I got some great .org sites.
Want to trade some GIFs?
Can I send you some literature?
Yeah, I have some literature.
Right.
If you want to get a little more into and knowledge on NAMBLA.
Oh, you like Chicken Hawk too? You might want to go visit my car in long-term parking at the airport.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking Google it yourself, you creeps.
The trunk is unlocked.
Someone sent me the link. I didn't fucking search it out, although I would.
All right, this is where it gets sad for Blue Oyster Cult.
Oh, no.
Go ahead, Jared on Long Island.
Jared.
Hey, I got to tell you, my kid's band, and these are guys that, the oldest guy in the band is 22.
Uh-huh.
I mean, they got together in high school. They just opened for Blue Oyster Cult about 3 or 4 months ago.
Where at?
And I have to say, the band, the Blue Oyster Cult was phenomenal. They played great.
And your son's band, not so much?
Yeah.
You know what? My kid's band, I think, got more accolades than they did. No, that's not true.
No.
But they were very nice guys. And I don't know the guy's name, but they have this new guy who plays keyboards and guitar. He's from Staten Island. He's phenomenal.
Keeping it in New York, huh? How about that?
You're a horrible father, by the way. How do you not name your son's band?
Right? Give him a plug.
You're right. I'm sorry. Logan's Run. They're from Coscoff, Connecticut, Greenwich, Connecticut.
That sounds familiar, actually.
Logan's Run.
How old's your son?
He's turning 21 next week.
Oh.
And why Logan's Run? Is someone in the band named Logan?
Was that a club or something? Why do we know? I know the movie.
Yeah.
I know that, but it was something to do with music too.
It was a
No,
club.
my son loved the book. He loved the movie, and
What kind of music do they play?
they play original American rock and roll. They're great.
Oh.
They throw a little Guess Who in there to keep people interested.
Oh.
Everybody's got to go to Logan's Run on Facebook or Logan's Run Music.
All right,
It's their website.
All right, good. We'll
plug.
check him out.
Look at that plug. That's pretty big.
Thank you, Jared.
All right.
Thank you, guys.
All right.
I'll put Logan's Run.
Really?
We get it already. You're a proud pop.
All right, so we got de Blasio.
De Blasio.
Hey, it's Weird Al's birthday, and you're not playing Weird Al shit, E-Rock? You're the biggest Weird Al fan.
Yeah, you'd start screaming if I came back with a Weird Al song.
Why would
And
we
why is
scream?
that bad?
Okay.
Of course.
Is this your favorite?
No, but it's the one
Why would you
like.
play Eat It?
I know, of course. Or I'm fat. Eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it. Remember how huge this was?
It was ridiculous.
This was Weird Al in the 80s was a juggernaut.
MTV charting.
Huge. When that video came on, you stopped what the fuck you were doing to watch it.
He got to make a movie.
Yes, he made a dumb movie. What, VHF or
UHF?
UHF?
UHF.
Or whichever it was.
I don't think it holds up. I liked the movie at the time.
Yeah, I haven't
kinda
seen it in
liked it.
Still
years.
great.
Yeah,
Are you just saying that because you have blinders on?
it's the guy that goes to the Simpsons village there.
I know.
Yeah, no Weird Al holds up. At one point, people thought this song was funny. It doesn't hold up.
It
at
was
all.
at the time. It was the greatest thing ever.
Right.
This holds up as like a novelty now, I guess.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the mayor, though. We're gonna have a new mayor here in New York, and I do not like the choices. Not that I
Yeah, well,
get that much into politics, but you got De Blasio, and then you got Lota.
Lota. Yeah, Lota is
he's got
the Republican.
He's the MTA guy, right?
Yeah, he said
Used to work for the MTA.
Yeah.
Or was the main guy at the MTA? I don't know.
Yeah. And De Blasio, who is the Democrat,
was bringing out his black kids.
He's married to I guess a Caribbean woman. She's Caribbean, and she's very dark skinned, very black, and he has 2 black kids. He used one, his son, in one of his commercials.
With one of the greatest reveals
Primaries.
ever.
Yeah, yeah, big afro.
He's my dad. What?
Yeah, yeah. What? It's impossible.
And you know he's not allowed to fucking, cut that afro until after the
Don't you
election.
cut that fucking afro until after I win this.
This shit is making us some money.
De Blasio's got this pretty much wrapped up. Lota is pretty behind in the polls. It's he's the Republican,
right?
And I guess De Blasio is accusing Lota of racism, of course.
Race baiting.
Race baiting.
With the commercials?
With the commercial
Of
about
course.
returning New York to the old 70s, 80s
I thought you meant
version.
the kid thing.
No, it was Lota made a commercial that said if De Blasio gets elected, we're going to be looking at the New York of the 70s and 80s, and
then
they
they
showed
show
some
the burnt out
pictures.
cars and stuff.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm with you.
and De Blasio's like, oh, that's race baiting. It's like, what?
What are you doing?
Anytime you criticize de Blasio can't pull out this race thing.
But what is de Blasio doing?
Exactly. Pulling out actual black kids.
He put his black kid on the TV knowing that...
To surprise people, too.
To surprise people and get the minority vote.
The big reveal, yeah.
There's some racial shit going on there.
Of course.
I don't know if it's racism, but it's definitely racial.
And then when...
He knows exactly what he's doing with the big reveal.
Yeah.
And he's my dad.
Dad? Whoa, what? Black? He's black.
Did you see his afro?
What? And then there's the fact that Lota wants or likes the stop and frisk.
Mm-hmm.
So de Blasio turns around and says, that's racist. Like, he just is playing the race card worse than Lota is. Well, Lota isn't even playing it. He's playing the fucking crime card.
He's playing the reality card.
Yeah. One thing I was very surprised, both of them were commenting on things with Bloomberg and said about the way Times Square is with the roads being closed and the tables being out there and the pedestrian walks. They both are kind of on the fence about it, they said.
Right.
As driver and stuff, regular guys, they're kind of like, well, I like the road when it's open. Maybe they can have it part-time, where during rush hour that's open to traffic, and then they set it up as a pedestrian mall in off hours.
I know Jimmy hates it. I think you hate it. I kind of like it.
I don't mind it now.
I mean, you live in the area,
I'm right
and
there,
we're broadcasting in the area. Every once in a while, when you walk, it's kind of nice.
Cool. You get to see some freaks, and
I don't mind it at all.
I like when you're walking and don't have to look because you're crossing the street.
Right, and you could just kind of hang. It's like a hangout
it's
area.
kind of nice.
Anyway, so de Blasio, he realizes the Afro kid, is losing a little heat. So he's been hiding his black daughter.
Pulling her out at the end, huh?
Well, you haven't even seen this commercial. It just hit.
Blasio.
From the start of this campaign, Bill de Blasio's offered a vision for New York that leaves no one behind. Now that my dad's on the move, his opponents are on the attack.
What?
So just remember, who's going to ask the wealthy to pay their fair share to fund pre-K and after-school
there you go.
programs?
Have fun with
Who will
that.
end racial profiling to bring together police and the communities they serve?
What?
Who will keep our hospitals from becoming luxury condos? All of this attention, it's a good thing. As long as it's not your little brother.
See, and they go back to Afro guy.
Afro kid.
There's just two young black people on the screen,
right,
pitching for their dad, the white guy that's running for mayor.
But that's like having you got two aces.
Oh yeah, that is.
I'm going to play the first ace.
Although
I'm going to hold back the second ace until Afro kid loses a little heat, and then I'm going to hit him with the fucking hot black.
Well, you can't
daughter of mine.
Two aces of the same suit is a little odd, but I get what they're doing.
Right, true.
Boy.
Is that unbelievable?
Yeah. That was very...
We get it. You have a black wife.
We get it.
What color are Loda's kids?
Very white.
I would assume they're white.
They're like
He's
Eastside
racist.
Dave white.
He's not willing to put his...
racist.
He's not willing to put his penis in a black woman. He's
Nope.
racist.
That's the commercial I would love to see.
Right.
Unlike myself,
yeah.
my opponent does not like putting his penis in black women.
Bill de Blasio was willing to have sex with a black woman.
Twice.
At least twice.
Right.
Can Loda say the same thing? He's a racist. He's only come in white women.
Oh, that ominous music.
Why ominous music?
Bill de Blasio likes coming in black women. Does Loda? No. He's racist. He saves all his cum for the white privileged people, giving none to people of color. Vote for the man, Bill de Blasio. He'll fuck black women.
Ridiculous. This race is done, by the way. De Blasio's going to take it.
When is it? This November?
Yep.
All right.
Erection Day. You're pretty affected by this, so
I know I am.
Quite frankly.
I want to get the fuck out of the city badly.
Yeah.
I really do. I'm trying to figure out what town to move to.
He is really going to, de Blasio is going to just tax the fuck out of people that make money, give it to all these wacky social programs. I like the fact that they call it, he's going to stop the stop and frisk, so the relationship between the community and police get better. It's not going to get better.
No.
Just stop it.
No. This is dumb.
It's this wacky thing, and it's arguable on both parts. It's arguable that it is your constitutional right to not be illegally searched. The other side argues that it's not an illegal search. You're stopping somebody for suspicious activity. They don't just stop and frisk. It's, they investigate first, assess the situation, and then stop and frisk. So that is called an excuse, whatever it is. That's debatable. But the one thing that isn't debatable is the fact that it isn't this thing that if it stops, the relationship between the police and the black community is going to get better.
That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
The police are there to arrest criminals.
What, all of a sudden the police going to be like, hey, everyone's all happy that they're
they're going to wave to the guy in the hoodie with both his hands in his pockets, leering at the police officer from the street corner they know drugs are sold on. And it's going to be like, he'll just wave at him. How you doing?
No.
Yeah, I'm good, motherfucker.
Just look at the slavery thing.
Exactly.
They're still holding a fucking grudge.
Hold a grudge for that one.
Right. A stop and frisk is going to prevent them from...
That isn't going to do shit.
From people being suspicious when they're in their neighborhoods?
No. It'll only increase the amount of people that are willing to carry illegal items, contraband and firearms,
right?
Because they know that there's no chance of them being stopped and frisked if they are congregating on a corner where drugs are sold or any other suspicious activity.
See, we have some common ground.
We do.
I believe. No, me and you. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
that's where I'm all in with you. I think you're right. If you know that the chance of being stopped and frisked is so minimal with this new guy, you're gonna. If you're one of these people that want to get away with some things, you're like, oh fuck.
You like to think of any criminal as a movie criminal, where they don't really think about things. They don't.
Right.
But if you're a guy and you have a couple of strikes against you already, and you know that if you get stopped with drugs on you or a gun on you or something, that you are going away for a long time, you're really going to avoid putting yourself in that situation.
Right.
Knowing now that you could walk the streets, and unless you get involved in something, you can't just be stopped and frisked.
Right.
You will tend to carry those items that you wouldn't before because you know you're a lot safer. It's basic human nature.
You're going to be more willing to pull some shenanigans.
Shenanigans, might I even say hijinks.
And some hijinks.
And perhaps some mayhem.
Really?
Yes, a little mayhem.
And I got breaking news. Wow,
What?
look at line 1. Did you know this was going on?
Oh, brother.
Let me see. Matt, what's going on, buddy?
How you doing, guys?
Hey, man, you got something for the radio show?
I do. Speaking of mayors, I know your favorite mayor up there in Boston. I was reading on, watching ESPN last night, and he was talking about the Red Sox winning the World Series, and he said he hopes they win the World Series Cup.
What?
Wow, are you kidding me? Is there audio of this?
I don't know if they got audio. I read it in the...
Who's fucking...
Holy shit.
Travis or Sam? Why the fuck?
Right,
Didn't you guys have this audio for us this morning?
I got to tell you, we've been on the radio 3 hours, and this is the first we're hearing of this.
Yeah, he said the World Series Cup.
He actually said the World Series Cup.
Did that just happen this morning?
No, yesterday.
What? Why didn't I get
Why
didn't I get a tweet about it?
I don't know. I read that last night on ESPN.
Someone should have tweeted me a link or something, fuckers.
I can't believe
now we look stupid. We haven't talked about it. It's a big thing.
We look at it like we're out of touch or something because we all, I
know.
We love when the mayor fucks up there in Boston.
Sabian better get in Sam's and Travis's ass about not having this sound for us.
What, Matt?
Told me.
I said I figured I missed it earlier this morning, and you guys may have already talked about it, but...
No, we didn't.
Oh, man.
No.
So that's the last.
How much longer are we going to do this?
All right, man.
How much longer are we going to fake the?
All right, thanks.
Walford, Michigan says it's Cadillac commercial. Oh, the Godzilla song. It's still bugging me.
Oh,
sorry.
All right, fellas, I'm out.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Matt.
The Never Die Red Sox will play in the third World Series the last 9 years. Well, I'm going to be rooting hard to bring back the World Series Cup to Boston, like we did in 2004 and 2007.
What's his cup?
Hooty hi ho.
Hooty hotty hot.
Hooty hotty ho.
Hotty 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 hot. Hooty 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 ho. Mm-hmm. Yeah, thank you, sir. But we did kind of get to that a little earlier.
Oh, we got the Loda clip from the debate.
Loda.
With Bill de Blasio.
Blasio. What an awful name that is. De Blasio.
And Loda.
let's move
Throughout
on.
my entire career, I've done nothing but work with people and bring them together.
Your ad doesn't look like something that's trying to bring people together, Mr. Loda.
It's trying to tell people what would happen to you and how dangerously reckless you are.
It's race baiting and fear mongering.
Stop.
You know it.
There's nothing race baiting about that.
There's nothing race baiting about it.
You want to throw out the race card? Let's talk about the various different mask cards that are put out for the thousands of people that are killed in this city. Let's talk about the report cards for the kids who are being kept in failing schools. Let's talk about the scorecard that says New York City is the highest taxed city in the country.
Damn.
Don't tell me I threw out the race card, because there is nothing racial in there. And Bill, you cannot stoop that low to bring that up.
As upset as he wants to be.
I'm not upset.
But the bottom line is, his ad depicted images of riots.
God, they're all
my
just
God.
fucking assholes.
Just call him an N lover. That's what I would do.
What was de Blasio doing with the black kids?
Exactly. Using it, knowing that it would have a racial effect on the election.
Undertone.
Yeah.
Because minorities, for the most part, don't want to fucking vote for white people.
The
right
white
now.
guy.
So if you're a white guy, but you're like, holy fuck, I got black kids. Okay,
Yeah.
we know what we got to do here. We got to get the black kids on TV. What is he talking about?
Oh, he's going home. He's hearing some shit from the community.
Right.
No, he's got a little liaison. He's got two liaisons from the community right there in his own home.
He completely took advantage of the fact that he has black kids.
Yes.
Period.
Mm-hmm.
Period. Especially with the big reveal, like we said.
It was literally the first commercial I saw for de Blasio was the one with his son.
And if he wasn't taking advantage of it, he would have just had the Afro kid right away go, hey, de Blasio is my father, and this is why I think he should be the next mayor. But no, they waited to the end, so you have that what the fuck moment.
Yeah, you should have started the commercial. My father, Bill de Blasio,
right,
is running for mayor.
If he wasn't making it racial, because then the commercial hits out there, and then all the people start talking like, yeah, this motherfucker's got black kids.
You see that shit? You got black kids.
Oh, they're all just full of shit.
Black people should vote for him.
And Loda was so upset when they started laughing.
Yeah.
When he said, I'm not upset, and everybody started laughing, he flashed this look to the audience like, come on, guys, what are you doing?
Get with me.
Why are you laughing at me, guys?
Get behind me here.
Good luck to both of them, whatever.
There was a great fucking, great story on, and I can't stand the Gawker. They're liberal fucking cocksuckers over there. I can't stand them. But I gotta laugh at the Shepard Smith story they had yesterday about apparently some waitress. There was some waitress at a bar on 9th Avenue who was saying that Shep was getting a little rambunctious with her because she wasn't coming fast enough with his drinks.
Uh-oh.
He had ordered another round of drinks for him and his party that was gathered there, and not fast enough. So he said, he went up to her and he was like, bring me my fucking drink.
While she was taking the order of somebody else.
She's taking the order for someone else. He goes, no, I asked you already. Now bring me my fucking drink.
He said fucking drink?
Yeah.
Wow.
So she had described how he comes in there a lot. And this time he had come in with a couple, another friend. It was a couple who the woman pointed out was a heterosexual couple, and him with who she identified as his big boyfriend, his big muscular boyfriend.
The waitress said all this?
Yeah, the waitress was saying how she has seen them in the bar sitting there with holding hands with their hand in each other's laps, I guess, and just drinking various beverages, but he was getting a little upset with that whole. They made the story like how he got upset about the drink, and then just as an aside, threw in the fact they just blow up his spot. He rocked.
It also said that he refuses to order anything off the menu.
Right.
His stuff always has to be specialty made, so it takes a little while.
Special drinks he likes, but had a very muscular boyfriend, as it was described by the waitress. Yeah, this waitress said that they had then, he said, forget it, got up, him and his party left without leaving a tip. And
that's the big story on Gawker.
Yeah.
All right.
They dance around it without actually accusing him. It says Smith had arrived earlier that night with a straight couple and his own regular date, a muscular 6'2", 30-something white male, whom Bathtub Gin employees refer to as, quote, his boyfriend.
Right. That's the name of the place, Bathtub Gin, on 9th Ave.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know. Do you know, Ope?
No.
Do you know where that bar is? Do you know, Sam?
I don't.
Oh, I know who would know. Sale.
You think so?
Probably.
Sale.
He would definitely be
I bet
aware.
Sale would know.
And he probably knows the specialty drink that the bar's known for.
Cum.
Definitely.
But I've heard things, I do a couple of shows over there at Fox News, and I've heard.
Yeah?
There's some chatter in the hallways, and the green rooms, and the dressing and makeup room. Just a couple of things have been said over time that would lead you to believe that Shep, that this story might be true.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So when he did that story...
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
He wasn't thinking about Jennifer Lopez giving him a blowjob at all.
Oh, remember that? When he said that one?
Do we have that?
J-Lo. Yeah.
Jenny from the block.
Jenny from the block. Shep has had a few fuck-ups.
J-Lo's new song, Jenny from the Block, all about Lopez roots, about how she's still a neighborhood gal at heart. But folks from that street in New York, the Bronx section, sound more likely to give her a curb job than a blow job or block party. The New York Post, sorry about that slip up there. I have no idea how that happened, but it won't happen again. And that's your news.
Oh, that's great.
Blow job. Boy, that wasn't even slightly.
No.
He didn't catch it at the end. He didn't. He had a blowjob on his mind right there.
And it was a block party, he was trying to say.
Block party turns into blowjob.
All right. Should we do some Jocktober after the break?
I really would like to get to Jocktober at some juncture.
Well, we're running out of show.
I know. We should, though.
All right, we'll try to do it next. Stay there.
Not to mention the potential for flooding here in New Orleans, because New Orleans, impossible to forget, is a city that's in a bowl and below sea levels. The pumps are working well now, but Mayor Nagin warns, don't come home.
All right, Judge. All right.
Sirius XM, the Opie and Anthony Show.
Hello, this is Weird Al Yankovic, and you're listening to Opie and Anthony.
Thanks, Weird Al. Thanks. Happy birthday. 54 years old today.
Who?
Weird Al Yankovic.
Oh, Weird Al.
I was just discussing Billy Crystal with my pal Anthony Comia.
Billy Crystal.
And, I got to watch a lot of kids' movies these days, and fucking the original Monsters movie, Monster Inc. was on.
Monsters Inc.
I fucking hate him. I hate Billy Crystal. Then it got me to thinking, have I ever liked Billy Crystal? Have I ever liked him in a movie? And then you realize he's been in some really good movies, but I didn't like him in those very good movies either, although I enjoyed the movie.
Huh.
If that makes sense.
It makes sense.
Like the City Slicker thing?
City Slickers and Curly's Gold.
Well,
the triumphant sequel.
Slow down. Jack Palance or whatever the fuck.
Jack Palance.
He was great in City Slickers, right? But was Billy Crystal great in City Slickers? I don't even know.
He was Billy Crystal.
He's the stupid green eyeball-y thing in Monsters, Inc. And I'm just like, oh, God, I have to listen to his fucking voice.
That annoying voice.
Bad enough you got to watch some of these kids' movies and stuff.
Yeah.
Then you got to just be annoyed because Billy Crystal's in it?
He's riding his horse, but he's got, a Yankee hat on?
Yeah, that's crazy.
What kind of hat?
Once.
Is it the Mets?
Mets. Was it a Mets hat?
He's a big Mets fan, right?
Mets hat.
Long Island guy.
Texas.
He's a city slicker.
Ask near this little dirt farm.
Nothing says City Slicker like a baseball cap.
You know what? Look at him.
Jesus.
Woman.
He's just a regular guy. What's he doing on horseback?
I can't even watch this.
No.
What clip is this?
Jack Palance. Believe it or not. Remember that show? Believe it or not. Jack Palance.
I got embarrassed last night speaking of kids programs. Travis, of all people, wrote me. He wrote, you watching this John Spano Islanders 30 for 30 thing.
Oh,
remember
right.
John Spano trying to buy the Islanders, or he did for a little bit, until they realized the guy had no fucking money.
Oh, right. Yeah.
You want to talk about a tool. John Spano was a tool. So it's the whole Islanders story, 30 for 30 with, what's his name did it? Kevin Connolly.
It was really good.
And you're not a sports guy.
No, I loved it.
So, and Travis knows I'm a big hockey/Islanders fan, so he writes, you watching this John Spano Islanders 30 for 30? I actually had to write back, sadly, no. I hear it's great, but I'm watching Chipmunks meets Frankenstein.
boy. You were, huh?
Alvin and the Chipmunks meet Frankenstein.
That voice, the voices of those chipmunks, that's pretty funny.
And you know, a lot of times I certainly can leave my kid alone now. He's over 3.
Oh, man.
But he didn't
get
want
a job.
He didn't want me leaving the room because he was scared. So when he's scared, then I have to fucking hang
Scared
in
of the
there.
chipmunks and Frankenstein?
He was scared of Frankenstein.
Yeah, wait a minute. Is this like animated chipmunks and live action?
Yeah, it's
like
old
CGI.
school.
It's old school?
Really old school cartoon.
Oh, so it's the cartoon.
I'm surprised you didn't know this.
No, I wasn't a big chipmunk fan.
Alvin and the Chipmunks meets Frankenstein. There it is.
You could meet Frankenstein anything back then.
Yeah, you just throw Frankenstein in your
That's
title.
it. Abbott and Costello did it.
Guaranteed hit, right?
Fucking yeah.
So then Travis...
Oh, man, this is old.
I didn't even ask Travis. He writes back, well, at least you're missing it for something good. I think that's a slam.
I think
I think that's a slight slam right there.
I don't think he really meant that was a good movie.
No, I was so bummed.
Damn.
And the Islanders are on as well. I'm down one TV is what it comes down to.
What? The one that he threw something at?
No, I fixed that one. Another TV's fucking shot. I don't know why.
Oh, man.
Yeah, Joe, if you're listening, give me a fucking call, please.
Jeepers.
Give me another TV, you son of a bitch.
That sucks.
The things John Spano was doing when he was trying to get out of paying for the team because he didn't have any money.
Right.
He owed them, at one point, he owed the team $17 million.
Yeah.
He wire transferred $1,700 to the team.
Yeah.
See that?
And then they said, hey, it's $1,700. That's outrageous. Why would it only be $1,700?
Oh,
there were people
man.
on there telling stories, like investors would come into town and go to lunch with him, and they bring the bill to the table, and everybody just stare at the bill because John Spano didn't have the money to pay for lunch.
He was like fucking Jerry Lundegaard with the guy from this for GMAC where we need those numbers. Oh, yeah, I'll send them right over to you.
I highly recommend you check out the John Spano story.
Yeah.
I forgot the title of it's even hilarious. It's called, oh, fuck. Who knows?
Oh, fuck, people. Go see that.
Big Shot.
Yeah, Big Shot.
Oh, Big Shot. That's funny.
And they got him. They interviewed him.
Yeah, he'll talk.
He was. I mean,
he'll probably come on our show. I got to watch the thing first, and then
he went to jail.
What was he thinking? Like, did he say anything as to why he did this? And
yeah, he wanted
to be the owner of the Islanders.
Well, yeah, who doesn't maybe want to own a sports team?
Well, a lot of us want to, and he said, "Fuck it. Why have money that stand in the way?"
Well, he was like
and he figured out how he could kind of do it.
Come on.
He was like a pathological liar, and he hung out with like big shots and business people in Texas.
That is great.
But no one did their,
DD,
the background check.
Well, because the Islanders were in such trouble in '96 when he came on that they wanted to believe that
here
this
comes
Texas
a savior,
billionaire,
a savior.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's just broke.
A white knight to save the team.
Broke as a joke.
That's great.
So I gotta watch it. I'm gonna watch it today. I DVR that shit.
Oh, I buy the Yankees.
Oh shit! You just did a Mike Francesa.
I did a Mike Francesa with my water, but it was very little bit. Little longer.
It's Jocktober. A celebration of all things shitty in radio.
It's not very nice.
Fantastic failures of pontificating proportions.
That's so bad. Wow.
An interactive exploration of what makes radio rancid. Jocktober.
OMG.
Hosts, holes, bits, and stunt boys.
This isn't funny.
It's time for Jocktober.
Want to see the boat movie?
Oh, Johnny on the spot here with a couple of napkins. Thank you. What is this one napkin at a time shit?
Yeah, let's do it.
You just do that. There you go, son. Thank you.
Billy Crystal, everything's like a voice. It's like, I'm still on it. I'm sorry.
Wacky
He's
voice.
vaudeville-y. You know what I mean?
Yes.
He's very vaudeville-y.
His
the Borscht Belt.
His black jazz guy that plays the trumpet is
there's
the
a
best
million
character,
of them,
though.
though. Yeah,
it's
I
my
know.
favorite.
Anyway, let's do some Jocktober.
Can you dig it? I knew that you could.
I know Jimmy's a fan of Billy Crystal, so if Jimmy was here, he would be defending Billy Crystal.
And no, he'd be as silent as he is right now.
To Miss New Orleans, 'cause that's where you left.
He's everything Todd Pettengill wishes he was.
Oh, God, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I miss the one
Parental Guidance with Billy Crystal and Bette Midler is the worst movie ever made. I'm not exaggerating. The worst. That's from Steve from Philly, who's a good dude on Twitter.
Yeah.
I think we played the trailer.
Yeah, we did.
I'm gonna
terrible.
I'm gonna rent that today.
Oof.
Let's all do that.
Little homework.
I don't know. Is it on our cable system? I guess
on demand yet?
I guess I could Netflix that shit. And let's all watch Parental Guidance with Billy Crystal and Bette Midler.
I follow Bette on Twitter. She is
You
one
guys
of the
think
most
alike.
liberal dick fucking bag.
Oh, what?
I follow it just to annoy me, and it works. I'll tell you one thing.
We'd love to.
No.
That fucking...
No.
Can't do it, huh?
No. I fucking hate him. He thinks
That Marissa Tomei still looks good.
Oh, my God.
Gotta give it to her.
You'd pop her in the shitter, right?
Oh, man. I would, but I hear she's into bald, stocky men, apparently.
Like who?
George Costanza.
Fuck.
You know who was up here yesterday still looking good? Alyssa Milano.
Yeah, she does still
She's
look
not even
good.
that old, though.
She's 40.
Oh,
She's 40 now, huh?
Yeah, the little girl from fucking Who's the Boss is 40, huh?
She looks fantastic.
That happened. You know what she was looked so hot in? Commando.
That was so long ago.
She was like 12, I think.
The beginning
14.
of Commando could be one of the greatest scenes ever in a movie, where Arnold is playing with Alyssa Milano in the pool and everything, and he's laughing. It's so fucking cringy.
I thought you were going to say it was so hot.
With the
paused a little bit
the
there.
ice cream or whipped cream on the nose. He's just laughing too hard. I love it.
What is his acting's over the top?
It's so bad. I am playing with my daughter. Where is it? What is this? It's Spanish.
Oh, boy.
Jesus Christ. Just if you could find the opener, it's like over the opening credits, I think.
Really?
Look, we're swimming. Those big gappy teeth.
I kind of don't want to find it because there's no way it's as funny as what you're making it out to be. There's no way. Let me see.
That movie kicks ass, though, man. I love the old Arnold movies.
Hey, we got a guy whose daughter's hooked on parental guidance. Frank in New York City, your daughter's 4 and she loves parental guidance.
Oh my God, boy, it's fucking awful. All day she wants to watch that. I guess it's because it's with the kids. He's got grandkids in the movie, and my daughter's at that age now where she likes real people and real movies.
Yeesh.
But this fucking movie is awful. There's this scene where he takes his grandson to the bathroom.
He takes his grandson to the bathroom. Okay, because your phone crapped out. Go ahead.
And he sings a duty song. It's fucking stupid.
A duty
Can you find
song?
the Billy Crystal duty song from Parental Guidance? Now I got to hear that.
I think I might have the Commando thing.
Thank you, Frank. We're going to go Commando
You got it.
first, and then we're going to get the duty song by Billy Crystal from Parental Guidance.
Watch it out,
All
boys.
right. All right, this is what Ant's talking about with Commando. Alyssa Milano.
Just bring a big log down. He's chopping some wood. He's just being Arnold. He sees his daughter.
Seems like a tough guy.
Oh, he is.
Cold heart.
He's fucking jacked. Someone's creeping up behind him.
Better chop him up with an axe.
It's only showing the shadow. He's got the axe. He's looking in the reflection. Might have to eliminate this. It's Spanish.
Jesus.
No, because you're not even getting the real fucking audio. Look at the ice cream on the nose. Yeah, have some ice cream. And now I put it on your nose. You're crazy.
The tough guy has a soft heart.
He's teaching her karate. Yeah. Ha.
I guess the Spaniards like this movie, huh?
Yeah.
A lot of Spanish versions of Commando online.
We're feeding a deer. Look, give the deer something to eat. She did it. What a tool. I fucking love that.
That's really fucking
I gotta watch that when I get home. Billy Crystal, what is it?
I sing some
Duty
duty
song?
song and parental guidance. I
that'd
gotta
be
hear
good.
this fucking thing. Anyone have a link to this shit?
I think I do.
Here it is.
Here we go.
Come out, Mr. Duty.
He has to bring his grandson into the toilet for the first
Oh,
time.
sure.
Oh, I gotta go number 2. Daddy always sings to me.
Come out, Mr. Duty, and swim in the swimming pool. I know
Oh, he's on his
it's dark
lap.
where you're hiding,
Ew.
but out here it's really cool.
That's all you need to know about Billy Crystal.
Why would you let a kid take a shit on your lap?
Dude, he was Billy Crystal sitting on the toilet like he would be taking a shit, with the grandson on his lap,
right,
straining to take a shit.
Which means, he's bare-bottomed.
Whoever would let a kid take a shit like that?
You know what makes this hilarious? Is all the people that are in the Port Authority type bathroom.
Right, they
in
heard
a
that.
horrible bathroom. And they're all looking toward the stall like,
What's
we
that?
got a fucking creep in the stall.
I am sit on my lap, take a shit. You're taking a dump on my lap.
He's got ice cream too, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah, ice cream's on his nose. He's fucking
right.
feeding a deer.
Jocktober time. Jocktober timey.
Yeah.
It's Bit Day.
Yeah, it's a special today. We have
it's called Bit Day.
We have some from Prep Burger, and then there's a few bits.
Oh, nice.
That I didn't feel like we needed to attack the entire show.
Right.
But just I wanted to pull some bits out of different shows.
Nice. Okay.
Very
so we're getting a
cool.
little smorgasbord.
That's right.
So the first one is definitely Prep Burger. And of course, not only do they give you the material, they also give you the setup.
Ah.
So you, as the radio host, don't have to do fucking nothing.
I like it.
Just have to be a good reader.
Yeah. Set that shit up.
President Obama made a speech in the Rose Garden yesterday, Anthony, about the sorry state of the healthcare.gov website. Everyone's talking about it.
Oh, yeah, Opie, they sure are.
I had a little there, too.
I did, yeah.
We both had a little.
Yeah.
We went off script a little bit.
There's no reason for that.
We went off script just a little bit.
We shouldn't have lived, though. The Prep Burger knows what they're doing.
Just to pump it up a little bit.
It's like, would you take a teaspoon of sugar and put it in your Coke? No, you don't mess with the formula.
No.
He made a few more comments at the press conference this morning, and guess what?
We have them.
We do. We have the audio.
Look, I know the Obamacare website is a train wreck. I mean, I'm beginning to think whoever designed it had to be a Republican. But I have the best of the best working on the website to get it fixed. That includes Microsoft's Bill Gates. You may recall Microsoft recently put out Windows 8, and you know how well that went. I've also recruited Facebook's Mark Zuckerberg, mainly so you can play Bubble Witch Saga while you're waiting for the website to download. And waiting. But we'll get that website up and running faster than you can say crash and burn. No more questions.
When is Obama going to speak?
Funny.
No, that was the Obama audio.
Oh, I thought it was the guy before Obama or something.
No, that was the
Barack Obama?
Yeah, did that not sound like it?
I thought it was someone else. No.
Maybe the worst Obama impression
Just because
it's terrible.
ever recorded.
Just because you could do maybe one or two words as Obama doesn't mean you could do an Obama impression.
Everything has to go up.
Right.
And you sound like Obama.
That's all the guy's doing.
That's all he's doing.
Imagine being a radio show that relies on Prep Burger for bits,
Yeah.
and then you download that in the morning going, oh no, this is all I have.
That's all we have.
But a boy could dream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love to do some Prep Burger.
Oh, would that be nice? Not having to even worry about anything.
Be?
Just come in and download. You got your setups. You go to the hits.
Not have to burn my throat out going, look, ice cream is on my nose.
He's having a good time.
Oh, he loved it with his daughter. But I'm also a killer. Look, I killed you.
And we didn't even know we were going to do the Arnold or the Billy Crystal duty song.
Who knows?
So face to the rest of radio. There's been rumors, Ant, that Gwyneth Paltrow, Gwyneth Paltrow, cheated on her husband. The Coldplay dude.
The Coldplay guy?
Yeah, I just called him the Coldplay dude. They
Damn.
say Coldplay frontman Chris Martin.
Chris Martin, right?
Well, we caught up with Gwyneth and Chris to talk about it.
Oh,
yeah, we did.
Hey, Gwyneth Paltrow. Chris Martin from Coldplay. I've been hearing a rumor that Gwyneth had an affair. Is that true?
Yes, it's true. Chris is aware of it, and it was all a big misunderstanding. I thought he was Chris.
Whoa, who did you cheat on him with?
It was a chicken.
Huh?
But it was an easy mistake to make. Have you ever heard my husband sing? Go ahead, Chris, sing something.
Very well. Look up the sky, look how it shines for you.
See what I mean?
Why is that singing chicken shaped like a human?
Holy fuck. This is not fun.
If Jim was here.
This is going great.
I have to stand in for Jim.
Yeah.
Fucking hilarious.
It's realistic.
I don't understand the concept there.
Wow, what was that?
Chris Martin sounds like a chicken, I guess?
That's right.
But no one has ever thought that.
No one's ever.
There's not one person that has ever thought that.
Chris Martin
their comedy's based on nonsense.
He's actually told that he's a very good singer.
He's an amazing singer. Whether you like Coldplay or not, the guy knows how to fucking sing.
They apparently thought he sounded like a chicken.
And who would go up to him and say, "Hey, excuse me, Chris Martin from Coldplay"?
Somebody that wanted to get his attention.
Get to the bottom of the chicken thing.
Like a TMZ guy or something.
Get to the bottom of the chicken thing.
Yes, the chicken thing.
Hot on everybody's mind.
Wow, this is bad.
Really bad.
Hey, if you want 24 to 48 hours of attention like the St. Louis Rams has had, just mention that you might be trying to hire Tim Tebow, and voila.
You didn't play the.
What do I do next?
What?
You're supposed to read that as if it was you saying it.
And then what happens?
Then you play the bit.
What bit?
There's a bit along with it?
There's a bit along with it.
I thought Obi was just talking. It was very natural.
Oh, thanks, Ed. I appreciate it.
Setup, though.
Yeah.
Tired of wasted advertising dollars on social media and conventional marketing? What you need is Tim Tebow, the proven name to drop to make your business pop. Just grab a headline-chasing reporter, which is all of them, tell them you're thinking of hiring Tim Tebow, and watch your name appear all over the news. Stop struggling today and christen your next promotion with Tim Tebow. In the world of media attention, he's the cherry on top, ready to be popped.
What did that mean?
I don't even know what that means. I didn't get that one at all.
Gay reference?
You think so?
Was it getting a little edgy there? Because I tapped
It
out.
might have.
Was there a little edge there?
I don't know. I was tapping myself.
Yeah, I don't
Do you understand why we hate all of radio?
Oh, God. People pay for these, by the way.
This is Prep Burger.
People
They do well.
pay.
They have a lot of radio stations that are signed up for their service, and these radio stations are playing these bits.
Yeah.
And I was looking at the calendar. It's National Massage Therapy Awareness Week.
Whoa, massage therapy aware. What?
National Massage Therapy Awareness Week.
Why do you have to be aware of? It's either National Massage Therapy Week.
It's either you ache or you don't. Who gives a fuck? You don't
I'm-
need an awareness.
Like I'm aware of it.
But this is the bit you should do. We're kind of doing it on the fly, but you don't like do it as a real thing. You say how ridiculous it is to have National Massage Therapy Awareness Week.
Is there anyone that doesn't know that there is massage therapy?
Well, awareness is supposed to mean like, look, let's bring this problem to light. Let's bring this cause to the forefront.
Yes, most people don't know this even exists. Let's educate people.
You can't go a block in New York City without seeing the word massage.
Of course. Yes.
Some people don't know. They just walk around with very tense shoulders.
Yes.
They don't know what to do.
And there's a cure for that. Thus, then, National Massage Therapy Awareness Week. And guess what? They have a spokesman.
Oh, do they?
Yep.
Do we have audio of him?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Nope. None at all.
All right.
No, we don't.
Well, that kind of brings it to a screeching halt, doesn't it?
That petered out.
Well,
I sure wish we had audio.
That
It's
would
too
be
bad.
nice. It was a good
It's too
setup.
bad.
All right,
What? This week is massage therapy.
Come on, hold on.
Just an excuse to use their mediocre John Travolta impression.
I swear I thought that was Bill Clinton.
I thought, really?
Yeah, I thought he was doing a Bill Clinton.
Well, I knew the answer. I should have went into this one cold. It's a mediocre John Travolta. This is what happens at
That's John Travolta?
This is what happens at the Prep Burger factory.
Yeah.
There's a guy, what voice does he do? A guy goes, hey, do John Travolta, and he does, and it's like average, mediocre at best. So then they have to shoehorn it into some weird thing.
Yeah, yeah.
So then they look at the calendar, and I doubt there's even a National Massage Therapy Awareness Week, but they're like, oh shit, you do John Travolta,
yeah,
and it's this National Massage Therapy Awareness Week.
You happy now, Annette? Now you're a cunt. I'm John Travolta.
Guy in California, David, says local radio station has played 2 of these bits just yesterday.
Oh, God.
Why is this fucking... Why the fuck are you listening to them, Dave?
Don't mess with my hair. I take a long time to work on my hair. And you mess with it, you touch my hair.
Why do you listen to them if they're playing these horrible Prep Burger bits?
I feel like it's the same reason why Ant follows Bette Midler on Twitter, just to annoy me.
Just to be annoyed.
Fair enough. All right, let's get to John Travolta.
All right. What? This week is Massage Therapy Awareness Week. Did you know that regular massage therapy is beneficial to live a healthy, active lifestyle? It is. Yeah. It does wonders to relieve stress that would otherwise make you feel blue. And as always, with every ending, don't forget the tip. Seriously, don't forget the tip.
We get it. Tip of your dick.
You do great work, you know that? I might have to put you on my staff.
Just like last time? Okay, Senor Travolta. I hope I can hold the weight.
Massage Therapy Awareness Week. It's explosive. What? Oh my God.
I know.
I need a towel.
Oh.
Say what a few more times so they know you're doing Travolta.
Right.
Yeah.
John Travolta Clinton.
Right.
Get down from there.
And there are dozens of radio stations across the country. They just play them every morning.
You didn't call me, Mr. President. You didn't call me. Oh, come down from there.
Yes. Oh, man. I was just thinking.
They're so bad.
I like where you're going, Oak.
Yeah.
Was this morning's drive a bummer?
Yeah, I gotta say, traffic.
Yep. Now what?
I gotta convey my story about the Midtown Tunnel. Do I do that?
No. We have a.
What do we do?
Oh.
You play the bid.
What bid? We just had a little thing there. I asked him how the morning thing was.
I was like, the Midtown Tunnel guy stopped me again today.
Not everything has to be an over-the-top 20-minute bid. I was just asking him a question. He said, yeah, it was a bummer today. All right, now what?
Looked at my Reggie and said, have a good day, all snotty. And I said, oh, thank you, sir, all snotty, and went on my way.
There you go. We did
Is that it?
No, we have some audio.
Thought Opie was setting me up.
Why does everything have to have audio? Why can't we just talk?
No,
you're in there. What? Do they have microphones in their studios to talk into?
Why can't they just go, hey, how was your ride in today? And then they have a little discussion about it. And then people out there go, oh, I can relate to that.
Ah,
right. Oh, I take that road too.
Yeah.
There's too much.
And I was in that same backup today.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. I love going to work with these guys. They're just like me.
They're relatable.
Right.
Maybe I'll see him on the road.
Right.
Let me look around.
He's out here at the same time I am.
Yeah.
He stops at the same Dunkin' Donuts I do. He was just talking about it. Why can't they just do that?
Because sometimes you gotta have a laugh. And when there's this much gold out there for a radio show to use, it'd be a crime not to.
I think it's too risky, too, to just talk on the mic. You might say something bad, offensive, or it might not be funny.
Realize you're a no talent.
Yeah, that too.
Do they grow flowers with these things? How about you use the mic in front of you?
Use that mic. They'd rather hit a button and know for sure every word that's going to come out of that speaker.
Yeah, they don't want to wear them out.
Yeah.
Was this morning's drive a bummer?
Oh, no, it wasn't my fault. Some guy in a Plymouth totally cut me off.
It was the worst commuting.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Come on, man. Seriously.
Commuting. I'm commuting.
Commuting.
You know what a shoehorn is? Because some people ask, what is shoehorning? You take the word exactly as it's phrased in the song,
right,
and say it that way in a conversation. Would people look at you like you're weird because you're mispronouncing a word? That's a shoehorn.
Oh, no, it wasn't my fault. Some guy in a Plymouth totally cut me off.
It was the worst commuting, right there at rush hour time. Traffic backed up miles ahead. It was a bummer on the morning drive. Just like every day before, the stopping going on forever. Traffic made me late again, and I show up at work whenever. I made my boss get so uptight.
He was so mad he even drooled a little. That's like super mad.
It was a bummer on the morning drive.
He is a madman.
So slow.
Now, if you get out of my way.
It was a bummer on the morning drive.
This has all the
Why it drives
features.
me nuts.
Oh yeah.
Get out of my way.
It was
Now go home and get your fucking shine box.
That's inhumane.
Well, it sucks. I'm breaking your balls and you right away you're getting fucking fish.
They had a few clips in there that were a little should have bleeped maybe.
Yeah, that was weird. That last one,
Yeah.
especially.
It's so bad. That's the wacky morning drive traffic song parody with the clips. You know, the Simpsons clip is in there. It
just fills up space.
Yeah.
It's just there. Who's laughing at that?
Wow.
Oh, thank God they're playing this. Horrible. Well, now we move on to some bonuses. That's it for Prep Burger today.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. That's good stuff. It's good stuff.
We go to London, Ontario, Canada.
What?
103.1 Fresh FM. We're not doing their show.
Fresh.
We just got a couple of their horrendous bits.
Yeah.
Horrendous. Here's the first one.
Ryan's, my dog says, woof to you too.
All right, let's see what Stanley's saying today.
Late October, it's a time when the trees change color and doggy walks get much colder. It's the perfect time to break out my knitted doggy sweater. Other doggy parents may laugh at me, but it keeps me warm. I'm not as big as my other doggy companions. Also, the lady dogs love my sweater. They say it makes me look more sophisticated. If you have a small doggy, get them a winter jacket or sweater. It will make the wintertime much more comfortable and enjoyable. My name is Stanley. See you at the dog park.
Come on, Stanley, let's go.
Oh, what a silly doggy.
I asked my dog where he put my frisbee, and all he said was roof. It was on the roof.
On 103.1 Fresh FM.
I don't even know what that was.
I
don't know what that was. What?
Holy shit.
I felt like I was listening to 4 different bits at one time.
Yeah.
It's woof, my dog says.
It's a doggy translator.
It's like Siri. Like
Right.
if a dog barked into Siri and then the human
Well, maybe they
English
should like set
came
it
out.
up better. It's not going to help the bit, but maybe they should set it up
And
better.
you know what else though?
Maybe they should just call it Siri for dogs or something. Like, I don't even know what that was.
That was also a little public service announcement.
Yeah.
For dogs. They were helping there with that one, telling you people, hey, you got a little dog, put a little sweater on him out there in the winter.
Little fella's cold.
Oh.
It's interesting that you bring up public service announcements. Is the only thing.
Well, 103.1 Fresh FM in London, Ontario, Canada.
A little more enthusiasm.
Here's your Public Ryan announcement.
Oh, no.
Public Ryan announcement. There's a guy named Ryan who...
I assumed.
Yep.
We figured that much out.
You did.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
He's going to do a Public Ryan announcement on idiot parkers.
Yeah.
Look
Parker,
at this.
people who just park like total idiots.
Put on your I can relate to this hat, people.
Well, you got to be relatable to the audience.
Yeah.
First thing you learn.
You want the listeners to go, that's like me.
Yes, I've done that. I've been there.
And now, a Public Ryan announcement.
There's nothing worse than someone taking up 2 or more spots in a parking lot. I mean,
no.
just because you have a big truck or a really fancy car, does that give you the right to use multiple parking spaces?
No.
Because of
love their
that greedy
clips.
person, you couldn't find a spot, and you were forced to park across the street and walk even further through the pouring rain. Great, now I'm all wet. Do us a favor. If you own a larger vehicle or a super fancy car, do one of these two things.
Right.
A, you park across the street and walk the extra couple hundred feet. Getting soaked in the pouring rain will be your punishment. Or B, simply leave your vehicle at home and call a cab. Write that down. There is no room in parking lots for space hoggers.
That was a PRA, public right announcement.
It's like a battery car.
Okay. I don't know how Scott snuck his way in
I
there.
know.
my God.
That is so bad. First of all, if you get it's not the vehicle itself. Like if you drive a big vehicle,
Right, there's assholes that take up two. Well, now we're doing the bit again.
You see?
But there's assholes that take up two spots with their small
In a
car.
small car.
So you don't even have the concept right.
No, it's not the big
It's
car.
not just big fucking cars.
I
And why
wheeled
would-
my Escalade into any parking space without with nary a problem.
and this would be more of a show topic where you go back and forth,
Right.
throw the ball around with the girls.
Exactly, with the chick.
And then maybe get a couple jokes in, maybe not, but maybe
Uh-huh.
you certainly would get some relatable material out there.
But
And then you take phone calls. Well, when I see a guy that takes up two spots, I fucking
what do
key
you
their
do?
car.
You key
I
'em.
fucking spit on their car handle.
Sure.
Then you do those phone calls, and then you, if you're like not an edgy host, goes, "Well, that's crazy. That's outrageous.
Oh,
I would
man.
never do that. My
Yeah,
God."
So
But you don't
fresh-
make it into some lame ass who gives a fuck bit.
Right.
What?
Fresh 103 is not the station for you then.
Oh God, no.
Oh.
The new Fresh 103, by the way.
Sorry to hear that.
What makes it new?
Exactly.
Tell me what makes your stupid station new.
Is that Ryan?
It already says fresh. You don't need new as well. Fresh means kind of new.
Ryan looks
So why would you say fresh and new?
Ryan looks diverse.
You think so?
Yeah.
Which one's Ryan?
Right there in
Right
the little
here.
striped V-neck.
Oh God, sideways stripes. Oof, that's rough on everyone.
I'm just having a blog called What We Learned on the Show.
What we learned?
Yep.
Oh, that's interesting.
Sounds familiar.
Yep.
Whatever.
Wow, that was really bad.
They do a show with Bon Jovi. That's kind of cool, though.
I think Bon Jovi is one of the musical artists. I don't think that Rihanna, Bon Jovi, and Bruno Mars are the morning team.
See their pictures on the website.
Wait, Rihanna does the show with them?
They were throwing
Yeah.
the ball around, I thought.
Wow, that's kind of cool. They all throw the ball around. How do they get those guys on their fucking station on a daily basis?
The dog bit was actually Bruno Mars's idea.
Wow, that's
Right.
kind of cool. You know how we attack radio from all angles? This is one we've never touched on before. The
Yeah.
radio stations that know that their personalities are so shitty that no one gives a fuck about them,
Right.
that they actually promote their station by showing huge artists. Like these artists just kind of hang out at the station.
Yeah.
I think Z100 does it, doesn't it, Eric? And
They
all of a sudden,
definitely
it's
do
like,
billboards.
instead of showing their jocks, it's like they show Katy Perry and fucking, I don't know, Lady Gaga.
Z100 is the one in New York that does it.
Look, like Miley Cyrus is on the Z100s. Well, that they're promoting their dumb
Jingle ball.
92.3 now does it. They
There
have,
it
they have
is.
billboards all over New
Fucking
York
CeeLo.
with no air personality.
Yeah, because they know their personalities suck. Everyone knows that part of the business is horrendous. So how do we promote our radio station if our jocks suck? Well, let's get pictures of the artists that we play on a billboard.
Yeah.
And these artists have no fucking awareness that they are connected with the radio
What
station
else?
in that
Taylor
way.
Swift.
What else 92.3 now does too with their imaging is you'll hear celebrities saying, "Hey, this is Miley Cyrus. Hey, this is whoever," but they never say the station name or the jocks or anything. They put their voice guy back in the middle of it.
Hey, wait a minute. Go to the top of that page.
I don't want to.
Go ahead. Sirius XM page. Hey, look.
What?
Who is that?
Sirius does the same thing, I guess.
Hits one. Is that the morning mashup on that?
No, that's Fall Out Boy and One Direction and
See,
Macklemore.
I've been a company guy for a while now, but I have to point this out. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, your listeners aren't that stupid.
They know
they
what
don't,
music's played, by
Yeah,
the
they
way.
don't need to see pictures of the artists. They could figure out if it's a top 40 channel that, safe to say, you're going to hear some Katy Perry and some Bruno Mars and One Direction and whatever the fuck.
Or at least throw the girls up there with them.
Right.
Throw the ladies up there.
They'd appreciate it.
Maybe have them all in sports jerseys because they love throwing the ball around a bit.
That's good.
But Not team-branded jerseys. It's a national show, after all.
Right.
True.
One more for today's Jocktober as we look at Prep Burger and some bonus tracks from some fucking
Please.
Yeah, and speaking of
stations doing
sports.
horrible bits.
Speaking of sports, it's World Series time.
That's right.
And
very topical.
Red Sox got this, I'm telling you.
Oh, boy.
I'm telling you, man. They got this one.
I don't know.
They absolutely
I'll
got
just
it.
say, I don't know. Not knowing anything.
I might even watch a game or two. I'll watch tonight until it's like 12:30 and it's the third inning, and then I'm going to have to tap out.
Who are they going to show in the stands up there in Fenway? Who do you think? What are the big Marky Mark? You think Marky Mark will be in there?
Marky Mark.
Watching? Fucking Dennis Leary. You think Leary will be in there?
Maybe.
Who are the big celebs that we'll see up there in Bafferston?
Lenny Clark.
Lenny Clark. Perhaps, yeah. Any other?
What about Scorch's? How about Scorch's friend?
Bill Burr. Scorch's friend, Sib Hashian.
And the other guy, the comedian that was all pissed off. I forgot his name.
Jimmy Tingle?
No. Come on, help me out. Does all the local fucking humor up there.
Humor.
Oh, he fucking Scorch made him wait or something. He was all annoyed in the green room.
Yeah. Can't remember his name,
oh,
though.
shit. Whatever.
Damn it.
Holy fuck, we got to know his name. He's going to be really bummed when this gets back to him. Eric?
I'm trying to think of it. I think we had him on the phone.
Oh, I got it, and I didn't need any help in this. Sweeney.
Oh, right.
Whew, I got it just in the nick of time.
Yes.
Steve Sweeney, right?
Yes.
Anyway, here's our last bit for today's Jocktober. It's from a radio station in St. Louis.
Oh, Stephen King, right. Stephen King is always
there, right?
big Boston fan.
The show's called Phillips and Company.
Really?
Yep.
Well, they fucking do a show about, like, screwdrivers.
We don't have to play the last bit. It's fine. And of course, Neil Diamond.
Neil.
Maybe a little Sweet Caroline for everybody.
Of course.
Because it worked out so well the last time he did it live.
Terrible.
But everyone had to praise him. That was horrendous. He fucked it up.
Yeah.
Y98 in St. Louis. They got a song.
Do you have a guess?
Nope, not a one. Nope.
What kind of guess do we need?
That's probably what do the cards say?
Oh, no.
It's a rallying song for the Cardinals.
What do the cards
It can't
say?
be what the cards say. No way. Win, 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 win. Beer, 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 beer.
Fuck you.
Come on, I gotta hear it.
Who'd you flip off?
That guy hates us.
Who is it?
I ain't saying.
We're hated? I thought we were beloved in these hallways.
We're mostly beloved.
We were beloved.
Here's Y98 and their new rallying song for the Cardinals.
All right, let's
as the
hear
World
this.
Series starts tonight.
What do the cards say? Win, 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 win,
No
win,
way.
win, 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 win.
These guys,
They didn't do this.
They rip off each other's horrible songs.
They did it.
They didn't do that.
Yes, they did.
All right, I got.
It's exactly the same as the fucking shitty one that.
Let's have a little fun here today, people.
Except there's no first verse on the same
Come on. They couldn't even write a first verse.
Sox go boom. Playoffs now. Valentine fired. Fans cheering loud. Fenway Park. Big Papi. Clay is back with Gomes and Napoli. Pitching staff with leftist K's. And our bats go pow, pow, pow. But there's one sound that we all know.
And he doesn't even put it in the right spot.
Okay, I got it.
Uh-huh.
Let's have a little fun.
All right.
What does the Sox say? Win, 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 what does the Sox say? Win, 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 what does the Sox say? Monster. Green, 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 monster.
That proves our point more than anything lately. How they all rip off each other. Even a horrendous, horrible bit they rip off from each other.
Oh, man, was that bad.
You got to be shitting me.
Nope.
What do the cards say? Win, 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 win. What the cards say? Beer, 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 beer.
Wow, that's really fucking awful.
That's all you need to know.
That they would do that.
Happens all the fucking time in this stupid business.
Damn. Thank God. You know, I'm going to take this opportunity to let you know about Russell Peters.
Well, we weren't even talking about Russell.
Well, I am.
Oh.
He just happens to be, oh, no. It's a. What would Russell Peters say? Left. He's got a brand new Calamity special, Notorious, and that's premiering exclusively on Netflix. The hour-long special was shot on Russell's recent world tour, and it's the newest comedy special from Netflix. If you haven't already checked it out, you have to. Notorious. It's not to be missed. Russell has been doing stand-up for over 21 years, since he was a wee lad of 19. This guy sells out arenas all over the world. Nearly 1 million Facebook fans. He's got, over 75 million hits on the YouTubes. Entertainment Weekly says Sam Roberts' voice sucks, apparently. But they also say his new special, Notorious, is funny and risque. Netflix is also launching an exclusive 4-part series, Russell Peters versus the World, which takes you behind the toilet, behind the scenes during the Notorious tour. So don't miss Notorious and Russell Peters versus the World. Now streaming, of course, only on Netflix. Wow, it's look at us. We did a little OT.
I got some really good news on the mustard. The mustard.
Oh, right. Homeless mustard.
I know you're a big fan.
Huge fan. The hugest.
What's the good news?
What would Mustard say?
He loves you.
I know.
He follows you. I see that he follows you.
He's great.
Yeah, it's quite the story from a few years back.
Love him.
Got some really good news about the mustard.
Yeah?
Yep.
You going to break it now at 10:15?
Nope.
No.
All right.
It's really
the after show?
Nope.
Oh.
Keeping this one to myself. Sometimes you got to keep something for yourself.
Oh, okay.
Why bring it up?
What? It's just really good news.
I'd love to know.
You know what Opie's saying right now?
What?
Hold the mustard.
Love it.
Jesus.
Here comes line of the day. Line of the day. Well, I'm going to be rooting hard to bring back.
I'm rooting hard.
Huddly hootin' hard.
Huddly hootin' hard.
Opie and Anthony have left the building. Left the building. After O&A Live with Sam